ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app. Customizable just for you. Find the ESPN Wisconsin app in the Apple or Android app stores today.
Hey, this is Jen Latta. You're listening to 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Great day to be alive on this Thursday. Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust. No Brad Nortman alongside me. We have Kyle Wallace. Say something, Kyle.
What up, KBN Nation? We're a day away from Friday. I can't wait.
Running
Thursday.
Running the show, who has had a couple Thirsty Thursdays that have gotten him in trouble in the past. His name is Alex Strofe. What's going on, Strophe?
What's up, fellas? Good to see you. Sorry I was running a little, not late necessarily, but behind today. Good to be back in Milwaukee, though.
Do you want to say what you did? You want to tease your passion project?
Oh, are you making fun of that verbiage?
A little bit.
That doesn't sound like a little bit.
What'd you do?
I was out in Madison talking to Greg Gard, putting the bow on ESPN Wisconsin Coaches Week coming to you next Tuesday.
Wow, it finally happened, huh?
I will say, even though college basketball season has started, to the majority of people, it doesn't start until March. And then there's a subgroup of people, like, you get a little involved in the Thanksgiving tournaments.
Thanksgiving tourneys, and then, like, conference play.
Yeah, January.
Yeah. Marquette plays the day after Thanksgiving, so we'll be off.
That's true. I did hear that today also.
What?
Yeah, we're off the day after.
I was planning on bringing equipment all the way to St. Louis, so I don't have to anymore.
That's correct.
Yeah.
What about in Madison?
I had a little bit of those discussions today. TBD.
So I still may be doing the show.
No, I don't believe this show will be happening.
Yeah, we won't.
My understanding is this show is not happening.
800-990-3776. If you want us to do the show, we'll do the show.
Yeah. I mean, I like getting my Black Friday shopping done early anyways.
Yeah, I forgot. You're a sale guy. There's nothing more on brand than a sale guy.
There's so many
Cyber
things.
Monday, Black Friday.
Then some people are start running the sales.
Do you go out for Black Friday, Kyle?
Oh yeah,
You're in the chaos of fighting people for clothing and shoes.
Well, actually, I mean, the fights aren't what they used to be. I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
What does that mean?
Mama Wallace back in the day when Circuit City was a thing. Mama Wallace would see electronics she would want, right? And she had two boys. You know, when I was younger, I used to be a little.
Were you the bodyguards?
Well, no, not bodyguards. No, she just sent her young athletic boys.
Go get that.
We had an assignment, they used to tell you where everything was, and the door opens, and people legitimately, I don't know if you remember this, Strofe, they would just open the door and people just run. Just run.
Oh, I definitely remember that.
When I was 14, 15, I was more athletic than those 30 and 40 and 50-year-olds who were out there, and my brother ran like a 4.5 40. He was gone. So we just running, going and get all the stuff we need, grabbing it, and my mom just go and get the cart. She just pushed the cart. And then she just come find us. We get all this. So, yeah.
Heady play by her.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Oh, dude, I worked retail. Black Friday was the worst.
I bet.
I love it.
Now,
I love waking
I
up
have
early.
a theory, and it's not. It may be completely wrong. But I think sales are kind of a joke. Because you don't sell something unless the profit margin is good enough. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's all a scam. Like every time that my wife says, "Oh, I got it on sale." Well, yeah, you got it on sale because it probably was put to a price that is still expensive, but less expensive, but they still made money. So you're just falling for the marketing scheme.
Well, Boston store went out of business, RIP, because they had too good of sales. You spend $200, you get $100 off. I was running that up. Boom, boom, boom. Got so many suits to this day from Boston store because of that good old sale.
RIP.
And they ran themselves out of business. They sold themselves out of business.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. Less is more. Get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN ESPN Madison. You can always listen on the ESPN Wisconsin app. It's super easy to use. Now, Strofe did go to Madison, and he was on time for our meeting where we get together and we talk about what we're going to do today. So proud of him.
I'm sure Greg Gard was in and out with you. He didn't want to do it,
but
he threw a bone for his boy Ben Brust.
He had no idea, this Alex Strofe, that this happened. Just listen in and enjoy Alex Strofe talking to us without knowing he was talking to us.
What a dork. Light baby blue. Oh, no, that's a Mustang. Mustangs look like that now? Oh, it's a Bronco. That's right. It's a Mustang. It's a Bronco.
So you gonna fight him?
What's that?
You gonna fight him?
I don't think I'd win in a fight. Seems like a bad idea.
So you're all bark, no bite.
Oh, big time. That's why I work in media.
You like Patricia?
I'm a lot like Patricia, no doubt.
The 7-pound dog.
Hey, give her 11.
So, do you have road rage?
A little bit. I gotta be honest with you, I thought I was muted.
Did you flip the bird?
I did.
Did they see it?
I'm not sure. He had tinted windows in that douchey Bronco. That was baby blue.
Why are you so obsessed with the color of his Bronco?
Who drives a baby blue car?
All right, that is a segment. Thank you very much, Alex Strofe. We were recording you during that.
I haven't eaten anything today. I'm not going to have time to stop anywhere. Tony, I might be sending you on a field trip with my debit card at some point.
Oh, no. Tony's going to get an overdraft and it's not even his?
Hey, that $5 for that slice of pizza, you could invest that.
I could put it in Bitcoin. It dipped me below 100K.
That's Alex Strofe, just pure. That is as pure Alex Strofe as you will get. 100%. I genuinely believe that you did not know you were muted.
I didn't know. I thought I was muted.
Yeah,
well, you
or
didn't.
no, yes, I genuinely believe you thought you were muted.
You clearly clicked record after the road rage incident.
Yeah.
I was yelling some expletives at this baby blue Bronco.
You were obsessed with the color of the Bronco.
You really
obsessed.
Who drives a baby blue car?
Does anybody drive a baby blue car? 800-990-3776.
I don't know, Strofe. A woman? You ever think about that?
That's great.
Did you flip off a woman?
I may have flipped off a woman.
You get a roll.
I mean, like full-on
windows.
tint that you couldn't see anything.
Black. I couldn't see anything.
So you got upset at a woman driving.
We don't know that it was a woman.
And more than likely, baby blue might be.
It could be a man. It could be a woman. 50-50 shot.
But regardless, I mean,
I'm an equal opportunity flip offer.
I just want to give you a life lesson here. You shouldn't flip off anyone on the road. Nobody.
You ain't built for that life.
Well, so I actually lied to you. So I didn't flip them off. I'm not a flip offer. I'm actually a thumbs downer. I gave them the thumbs down.
Oh, so you were trying to act tough in front of the boys.
He was trying to act all
Well,
tough.
no, I mean it's the same idea.
Yes.
I'm an equal opportunity thumbs downer. I'm a thumbs down. I think it actually hits the spirit worse.
Yeah, you know,
if you're driving like crap, Benny, if you're driving your Zimbrick Mercedes off the Beltline or Rimrock Road, if you're driving that around,
trying to get indoors.
shout out AP, he's my guy.
No, he's your guy.
He is my guy. So you're driving the Zimbrick Mercedes off the Beltline at Rimrock Road around, and you're driving like crap. Maybe you don't realize you're driving like crap, but you're driving like crap. I've been in the car with you. You're not the greatest driver. And somebody gives you the bird, option one, or they look you dead in your optic stems, and they give you a thumbs down, straight face. Which one hurts you more?
I'm team thumbs down. I love giving people a thumbs down. It hits worse.
Yeah.
Like it also helps with probably less rage from the other person because they have to look internally. There's a fight or flight to flipping the bird. It's like bleep you, and then you speed up and give them back and yell it back.
Yeah.
And if you give a thumbs down, you're like, damn.
Yeah,
they're right.
Yeah, there's one thing. The flip the bird is an act of aggression, right? That is you trying to be aggressive. A thumbs down is an act of disappointment.
Yes.
And it's one thing when you give me the flip bird, it's like, right back at you, but that thumbs down, you're like,
They kind of got me.
Yeah, they're very disappointed.
Ben in the 262 on the Carpless Talking text line. My cousin's husband drives a baby blue car.
Yeah, Strofe. I bet you wouldn't say that to his face.
Well, is it a Bronco? Because if it is, that person drives like crap.
That was a conversation between Kyle Wallace, myself, Tony Cartagena, producer of the Analysis Show, and Alex Strofe. Did you know Tony snuck behind you? I think he's got a follow-up question.
I just wanted to throw out there how disappointed I am in Strofe yet again that he continues to lie to KBN
He
Nation.
lied yesterday.
I mean, yesterday
about the
he
NHL
lied,
hockey game.
and then he lied a couple weeks ago about watching all 18 innings of that baseball game, which we know wasn't true. And then now I flipped. There were 30 seconds of that minute-long clip.
Game. I lied about the middle finger, but that's more. I did thumbs down. It's the same idea.
No, it is
the
not.
18 inning baseball game. Where's that coming
Sir,
from?
there was a minute. That clip was about a minute long, a minute 20. 30 seconds was about you giving the middle finger, and it never happened.
Yeah, you did lean into the middle finger quite a bit.
I wanted to express that. However, I love that he did the thumbs down. I can't lie.
Have you ever heard of a thumbs down?
No, I haven't, and now I can just envision people doing it, and I love it.
Hopefully someone listening right now gives somebody the thumbs down if they're driving bad right now.
Can you?
That's my move.
I don't think I could be mad at someone. Generally, I'm a terrible driver. I get flipped off a lot. But if someone just gave me a thumbs down, I think I would laugh and be like, you know what? I got to be better.
See,
usually I got to love it.
What gets the message across better to a bad driver? Flipping the bird or a thumbs down on Twitter at KBN ESPN?
Yeah, I usually kind of look at somebody and I shake my head left and right. I usually don't do the thumbs down, but I may end up doing that. But
I think it's something you guys should start because I think it's great. It's very Midwestern because I'm mad at you, but I'm more disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
It gives disappointed parent vibes way more than it gives aggression. I love it.
Totally. It makes you look internally and think, all right, I got to be better.
Strofe, your lie has turned into something that could save people on the road.
I'm offended you called me a liar for the 18-inning baseball game.
You're holding on to that way too much,
Sorry,
man.
You've
been lying.
The other two are fair.
That's fine. You've been lying.
I got all your lies confused. The one truth, I misspoke. My
There was
bad.
another lie somewhere in between all that.
Definitely
we just can't remember.
Because it's over-under today, and he lied about how he got his list for over-under with the home runs in Brewers history. Or the last, remember you did
I
that
didn't lie
one?
about that. I can't clean about that one.
Initially you lied.
Well, hold on. I'm here on time. I'm being open and honest about my road rage.
Yeah, honest. Okay.
I'm being open and almost honest about my road rage. And now we're just taking shots at me? I'm flustered. I still haven't eaten anything.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh, that was the end of
Get
the clip.
him
You're
some
hangry,
milk.
aren't you?
Yeah.
I am.
Do you need me to go get your food?
No, my girlfriend's on it.
What's
I
she
told
getting?
you we got some free subs today from Cousins.
You didn't tell me.
Yes, he
I
did.
definitely told you that.
You were
I
too
must have
busy
missed that.
giving the thumbs down.
Yeah, you should have been listening.
They're in the hallway and they smell really good.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm looking at the clock.
I'm going to make sure this segment goes even longer for both of you so you don't have to.
That's a good call.
If the sandwich, if a turkey sandwich
Oh my gosh.
is not waiting for me.
Tony, go make sure everyone goes to get all the turkey
Hell
sandwiches.
no.
I'll just go put them upstairs.
I did
Kyle,
not
The
eat
vultures
lunch.
will take them all.
I did not eat lunch today. Yesterday, Cousins brought subs, and all the vultures ate all the subs so I can get
It's gonna happen
downstairs.
again.
And today, I didn't eat lunch today. Okay, you're gonna have two angry people.
Joe and the Boonies, the thumbs down is a great idea. A greater idea is a 4-figure insurance deductible.
Fair point.
It's more fun getting flicked off than waving at people. That pisses people off 10x more.
Not me waving. That's just weird.
That's weird. It doesn't get a message across. You're almost too happy.
You're like, hi.
Some of these I can't read, but Joe is flying in for the Packers-Bears game and then driving to Green Bay from Milwaukee. Should I expect some bad drivers on my way up there?
43 is not as bad as 94 in my experience.
That's
Now,
true.
both of you drive 43 every day. So you might have more of an
I
opinion
agree.
than I do.
I think 43 heading to Green Bay north versus going west to Madison.
Or east
going
from
south.
Madison, yeah.
Me and Ben are probably the bad drivers. And when we say bad, we drive a little bit more reckless on the
Yes.
edge.
That I
So-
can attest to for Ben. I've never been in a car with you when you.
Oh, Kyle and I have seen each other on 43, and we've had fun with each other.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like a game.
Yeah, it
no,
is.
it's not a race. Just like a
We swerving
a
in
mini
traffic.
swerve at each other.
Who's
Like,
gonna
it's
get
kind
to
of
work
dangerous.
first? Yeah, no, it's cool.
But it's like a sign of respect. Like, I see you out here.
This is actually adorable.
No, we both say, hey, this
That's our way
lane
of
is
saying
open.
hi. Instead of a thumbs down or a flick off, it's a, hey, what's up, man? Make sure these don't touch, though, because yours is, a putt-putt, as you would say.
Come on, hit my putt-putt is running. Just went to my guy. No longer can hear me from a mile away. I feel good. I think one time I saw Craig Carmen's the CEO of the company.
Uh-oh.
We both were walking to the cars around the same time, and I had to turn mine on. He drives this nice luxury car. I come turn mine on. It goes. That muffler thing was loud.
Meanwhile, he's been having you do Sunday Karma for free. You should say this is your fault.
That's true. I've been doing it for free since 2018. I could definitely will have some car payments from that.
800-990-3776. Chef Ed, yes, we do know which one you use when on the road based off your anger that you have towards everyone. It's definitely the middle finger.
Definitely.
We can say that foolproof here. I want to move forward from Alex Strofe lying to talking about the most.
Come on.
It's true. It's true.
It's very true.
To the most important game because it's the next game. A little coach speak. See what I'm doing there? Which is Monday Night Football, Green Bay Packers, Philadelphia Eagles. Look, I've already seen must win, and I think I almost want to ban must win until it's like literally week 17 or 18. Because if you say Monday's a must-win, then you could say any game is a must-win. There's too many games left for something to be a must-win. But it is an important game. It is a measuring stick game, and there are implications on this game more than there are than any week because of where you're at in the division and who's around you in the division and who they play this week. That's what I want to get to. Not a must-win, but an important game on Monday nonetheless.
Hold on. Don't go to break yet. Kyle just went in my ear and said he needs to shut the bleep up so I can get my food. So I don't think we should go to break yet.
No, I'm going to continue.
Can I actually challenge you on something?
Josh
I
totally just
agree.
gave the double thumbs down and got the double bird back on the road. So it didn't work.
I agree with you on the must-win thing. I think it's an overused term in sports. However, I will say I think Monday is a must-win for my expectations.
So we're doing the segment now, Strofe?
If I'm going to remain...
That's what we're doing? Just going to go long?
If I'm going to remain having high expectations for this football team, I think they need to win. Tony, what do you think?
You know what? When your food comes, I'm going to hit it out your girlfriend's hand. I'm going to pick it up and eat it my damn self.
All right, I got
What
two.
y'all going to do about it?
Let's end the hangeriness. Go get your food.
No, don't let him do it. Keep going.
No, go get your food. I was at home with a daughter with croup and a fever, and now I'm dealing.
Kyle, is croup contagious?
Kyle,
only for children.
I promise
okay,
you.
now I'm going to say now, you better creep that croup over there where you at.
Keep that croup over there.
Yeah.
Go get your food.
I was about if he kept the segment going, I was gonna go and bring Ben and Strofe sandwiches just to mess with you.
I'm gonna go get a turkey.
Get a couple.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
What do you have on her?
What do you mean?
No one can willingly love you like she does.
You know,
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
you know what goes great with the delicious taste of victory? The superior taste of a Michelob Ultra. Just 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. Join me, Will Summers, in the ESPN Milwaukee Street Team this Friday at Bullwinkle's in Brookfield as the Bucks take on Chicago at 7 p.m. We'll have prizes, ice cold Michelob Ultra, and a chance for you to win a pair of Ultra Club Bucks Suite tickets for a game later this season. Michelob Ultra, the official beer sponsor of your Milwaukee Bucks. Also enjoy Michelob Ultra at 3rd Street Market Hall in downtown Milwaukee, Club Paragon in Greenfield, and Deer Camp in Milwaukee.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
The dance of sunlight on water.
Shimmering, sparkling, beautiful, hypnotic.
Houses that overlook a gorgeous body of water are the most highly desired houses in the world.
The Bellamare collection of fine jewelry features classic white diamonds, flanked and surrounded by rare and exotic blue diamonds.
Bellamare means beautiful water.
Bellamare, sunlight on water, glimmering and twinkling.
The dance is enticing.
The look is spectacular.
The impact is exciting.
Blue and white diamonds created in the heart of Mother Nature.
Will dance and sing on the body of a glittering, sparkling woman.
Bellamare. This blue and white beauty of sunlight on water
should be worn on the fingers,
the wrist,
the neck, and the ears
of the woman you love.
The Bellamare collection is available only at Kessler's.
We do diamonds better because diamonds are what we do.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com. We see you out there gearing up for the cold weather ahead. From home winterization to vehicle maintenance, insulated apparel, and more, Blaine's Farm and Fleet has what you need for the season at unbeatable value. Like all windshield wiper blades, 25% off. 10% off Southwire extension cords and building wire. Rewards members save 15%. And Rewards members save $5 on Blaine's Platinum Automotive batteries. Plus, this Friday through Sunday, all veterans and active military members get an extra 10% off their entire purchase. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
We love the Packers. We bleed green and gold. And every time our team takes the field, well, it's pure football bliss. If only there was a way to experience that blissful winning feeling every day. At Associated Bank, we've got you with 10% off Lambeau concessions and 15% off Pro Shop merch. All when you get Packers checking from Associated Bank. It's how Packers fans keep winning on game day and every day. Associated Bank, Bank of the Packers. Learn more at associatedbank.com/Packers. Member FDIC.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Selling your home during winter may surprise you. Serious buyers are still out there and often more eager to move.
Homes get strong offers this time of year, and with less competition, your listing can really shine.
I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates First Weber.
And I'm Lindsay Bendler. Our team leads with faith, gratitude, and giving back, donating over $200,000 to local causes since 2020.
Tony Wendorf & Associates is ready to get to work for you with our white glove selling experience. Just search online, Tony Wendorf.
A real estate team that always leads with faith and gratitude.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, a hungry Kyle Wallace, a happy Alex Strofe with his food.
You gonna make me knock his food out of his hand because I'm mad. He played too damn much.
Who did?
You do. You play too much.
Should have got a turkey sandwich before they were gone.
They ain't gone. You hit them.
You hit them.
I'm hungry. Now I'm mad. Now I can't even focus. Listen, I've been starving myself all day. All day. It's 2 o'clock.
I thought you had a cookie.
I had a cookie. I didn't want the cookie, even though the cookie was delicious.
Brett tells you to grab a Snickers.
That doesn't work. Chocolate gives you a stomach.
Oh, I disagree. Snickers tagline is true.
800-990-3776. Carbless talking text line. Yes, Chris, Kyle is so mad.
Yeah, he played too much. He going to run out of here and going to move the box. I hope he didn't put it upstairs. I see people upstairs eating stuff. I'm like, if
there's a turkey sub, then what are you going to do?
I'm going to throw a fit. I'm going to have to go figure something out.
What are you
going to do? Already thrown a fit?
Oh, I am so hungry right now. I kept the hangry
Whose fault is that?
Ben Brust, what you mean whose fault is that? What type of question is that?
Waiting till 2 o'clock for free subs?
Yeah, yes, I made a sacrifice. I drank water. I knew what was coming,
You are really flustered. I didn't think you'd be this flustered.
Yeah.
You made it 15 minutes the first segment and you were good.
Yeah, because
there's no way this 5-minute gap is going to turn you into a monster.
If the sandwiches are not there, I'm going to throw a fit.
All right, well, you'll see if they're there or not there. But we have a job to do for
I never wanted to slap the taste out your mouth ever in my life.
I'm just going to smile right at you the entire segment. You can't even look at me.
I never wanted to fight Ben Brust before, ever. All the stuff he's done. But food, come on now.
Food.
Don't let this skinny waste.
You know what it is? Kyle ran as part of his punishment, so he needs fuel because he ran like 2.5 miles. He's got like 0.66 miles to go as part of our punishment for the Badgers having to score.
Worst punishment anybody could get.
You got the worst one.
I got the worst one, especially for how in shape I am.
So I'm looking around here, and you see the Packers have around a 75 to 80% chance to make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And the ESPN FBI index has them at a 50% chance to win the division. what is it, Strofe? It's some nerdy analytical
just
thing.
call it
the FBI?
The Federal Bureau of Investigation.
I meant FPI. Is that it?
Yeah,
I thought I said FPI.
Hey, don't be joking about professional sports leagues and the FBI right now.
No.
That's
I want to
true.
stay out of
That's
that smoke. This is a game in which my eyes are on Matt LaFleur. You can't have the loss that you had and then be a favorite at home again against the Eagles, who are a quality opponent. I'm not going to call them God's gift to the NFL because there's really no God's gift this year. There are teams that are scarier than others. I'd put the Eagles in that category. They have their issues, but they're still a team that's been in the Super Bowl 2 of the last 3 years, having won one, and have Saquon Barkley reinvested in the offensive line or the defensive line of the trade deadline. Good defensive backs. Like they're a talented team. Do they have flaws? Absolutely. But the Packers have shown their flaws as well.
Yeah, but they have championship pedigree. That's the big difference.
And so when you're going against a team on Monday Night Football, when you're 5-2-1, and you're looking at the other teams, and whether you believe these teams are fraudulent or not, it's up to you. But the facts are the Lions are 5-3. They're 8-point favorites on the road against the Commanders. And the Bears are 4-point favorites, and I'm blanking right now on their opponent, but they're both 5-3. So you go 6-3, 6-3 if they take care of business. Again, anything can happen, but you don't want to be on the wrong side of losing 2 weeks in a row at home. You can't be, especially when you know there's opportunity, even if they lose this game. But from a Strofe talking about expectations internally and confidence, it would suck to go down to the Eagles and then knowing that you're going to run into the Broncos, the Lions, the Ravens, and 5 divisional games at the end of the year. Yeah. Opportunity, yes, but they just squandered an opportunity against a team where they'd be sitting 6-2-1 or 6-1-1 rather, heading into this Eagles game. Now you're sitting 5-2-1, right around everybody in the NFC, and those percentages change so much that I don't put that much stock in them. It's about, what are you going to show me? Matt LaFleur, can you get your guys up? I think a lot of people are under the assumption right now, or it wouldn't surprise anybody if they win, because it's kind of been like the Jekyll and Hyde of the Green Bay Packers this year. They have lost some games. They've won some games. They destroyed the Lions early in the season. It wouldn't be surprising if they won against the Eagles. But what you can't have happen is losing the Eagles in a way where we're coming back to talk to everyone on Tuesday at 2 o'clock, or you're listening to Green Bay Game Night after the show Monday night, and more questions are arising about leadership and culture and the direction of this team long term.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about the game, it's not a must-win football game. And I see everything that you're saying, that you lose back-to-back games, you lose a game to a team you should have beaten in the Carolina Panthers, and a team that is the defending Super Bowl champion, the Eagles, at home when you're the favorite. I understand how that could look bad, but at the end of the day, this isn't a must-win game. This isn't.
No one's saying it is.
It isn't the end-all, be-all. The Green Bay Packers are going to lose on Monday and still go on to win the NFC North. The Green Bay Packers can lose on Monday,
but you can't say that without watching how the game goes.
I mean,
Kyle.
yes. I mean, obviously, there's factors that have to contribute to that. Where obviously my opinion can be changed based off the flow of the game and what we see.
You were very angry about how they lost on Sunday.
I was not happy whatsoever because of the fact that this football team did not punt once, but they were only able to get 13 points. I'm very upset because their football coach decided to go for it on 4th and 8 instead of kicking a field goal and taking the point.
And these are some trends that we've seen. So to say that no matter what happens on Monday, they're still winning the North, you can't say that without seeing your football team in another week after we're halfway through now. You have enough sample size and evidence of who they're starting to become, and this is another game where you might be able to stamp who they are.
The problem is no, you won't be able to figure out who the Green Bay Packers are because we still are confused about how a football team can win the games that they won but then lose to the teams that they have lost to. And so Monday, yes, it can tell a lot of stories about that moment, that week. The Green Bay Packers can go in and rout the Philadelphia Eagles at home and then go and struggle against the New York Giants the week after. This team has been extremely inconsistent. So I'm telling everybody in KBN Nation, yes, Monday, we want to win because you want to have momentum. You want to be able to have more confidence. But until the Green Bay Packers can stack some really good games, some really complete football games in a row, then I'm not going to be satisfied. Because, again, if they win on Monday and they struggle against the Giants, I'm still going to walk away saying, what the heck is this football team? At this point, what I want to see is they need to start building towards who the heck they are going to be because they have been extremely disjointed.
That's my fear. It's getting to the point, and we talked to Brad about this, who played in a Super Bowl and was on some really good NFL teams about trying to find who you are in the middle of the season.
Yes.
And when you're asking who the Green Bay Packers really are at this point, it's hard for me to listen and agree to they'll be fine and they'll win the North.
No, we will see, right? Because they have games ahead of them that will allow for us to determine what it's going to be. Their saving grace this year for the NFC and really the NFL is that there is no team that is better than the rest of the team. So when we look at where the Packers are, how inconsistent they've been through 9 weeks of the season, typically you'd be like, okay, well, even last year, we knew who the top dogs were. We knew it was the Eagles, the Vikings, and the Lions, right? And so at that point, you're like, all right, we're chasing those teams. And we were inconsistent last year, not being able to beat good teams. And now this year, we're inconsistent, but
as a whole.
Yeah, as a whole, but so is everybody else.
So I think what trap
advantage.
we're falling into is, yes, that is a true statement about the rest of the NFL. There is a little bit more parity. There is the more any given Sundays, but there's also the fact that, like, if you're talented enough and you have a head coach that's been here 7 years, you expect a little bit more out of what you're getting from this team. And if you're not getting that again on Monday against a quality opponent, it's tough to have confidence moving forward after this game if it doesn't go in a way that you're coming on the show Tuesday with a chest out. Yeah, this is the Green Bay Packers. They showed again who they can be. Now they need to stack.
This should have been the Green Bay Packers power year, right? And they came out week 1 and week 2 where we thought, okay, this is the power year. Your power year is where you finally establish this is the football team that we are. But unfortunately, and I think it's because of the leader of the team and Matt LaFleur, that this team has not been able to have that power year where they establish this is who we are.
Let's go to Diana McGuanago, 800-990-3776. You're on the Carbless Talking Text line with KBN.
Kyle, you're my boy, but you're tripping if you honestly think that the Green Bay Packers right now are going to win the North.
See, that's the problem. Can I ask you something? Dirty D, before Sunday's game,
Sure.
were you confident that the Packers could win the NFC North after they beat the Steelers?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, because anything can happen.
Well, what about
anything can happen.
What about the Lions?
Yeah, you got her with the follow-up
Anything
questions.
can happen.
When you say anything can happen, of course anything can happen.
Anything is possible.
But
Packers to the bowl, bro.
Oh, wow. That was after week 2, after he had a surgery.
Yeah, but it's Jaden Reed's fault why they lost the game.
Packers to the bowl, bro.
Way different. He wasn't actually playing on the field, and he
also was on drugs.
He's on drugs. A little bit different than Rasheed Walker.
I love that he was thinking about ball, though.
Yeah, get out of surgery. I just want to get back on the field. I think when we continue to look at this team, and if we're continuing to ask questions too many times after each game, that makes me fearful of what they can do long term when they made the investment into Micah Parsons. They made the investment into the offensive line, a franchise quarterback, a great running back. Obviously, Tucker Kraft went down. That's another variable that we didn't even talk about of how this team will look, supplementing who is a great blocker, your number one pass catcher, and an all-pro player on the offense. That's a tough thing to do when he was starting to become that shining star of the offense. So we're going to learn a lot. But I think I'm getting close to been saying we're going to learn a lot too much. Kyle, go get some food. It's in Prod 2. Run, get your turkey sandwich. Strofe, I have no idea what live reads I have today.
I just asked them that.
But I'll tell you about Gina Della from Pella, because if I don't have a Gina Della from Pella read, she deserves all the extra praise because she transformed my home. On a day like today, this morning, where I was home with my sick daughter, we were sitting in the first floor where all the new windows were done, where it was the best temperature-controlled room in the house because the windows are in my old home. And we snuggled and watched TV, and we're saving on energy costs, and the home looks great. All that was, what was that, Trophy? No, it's 0% for 72 months. You didn't tell me anything. I don't have it in front of me. I know everything that's going on with Gina and the team. They're offering 0% interest for 72 months, Trophy. 72 months.
That's what, 6 years?
6 damn years. And I don't talk about it as payments. I talk about it as investments, because that's what I feel when I pressed, pay. I feel like I'm investing, and I don't have to have anything on top of what my payment is because it's 0%. It's amazing every month that I know the value I'm getting, the quality that I have. You can have it too, PellaWI.com. Go to PellaWI.com. More next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Love you.
What?
Love you.
Love you too.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
This fall, make 3rd Street Market Hall your one-stop, must-stop destination to eat, drink, and play. 3rd Street Market Hall has over 15 locally owned food vendors, a self-service beer wall featuring 30 Wisconsin breweries, over 50 HD TVs, and happy hour specials all week. The perfect place to work remotely or catch a game between meetings or over lunch. 3rd Street Market Hall is your home away from home or office. Visit 3rdstreetmarkethall.com for menus, events, and more information.
Home buyers are raving about their experiences with the Citizens Bank mortgage team.
Aaron helped me get pre-approved really fast, like before the open house even started.
I called Devin so many times with questions, and he always answered.
It's more than a mortgage. It's your future. And at Citizens Bank, we make it personal. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/mortgage. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS 746419.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free, and 36 months of 0% financing plus a bonus $500 off. Restrictions apply. Call 414-410-2000. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
When it comes to joint replacement, you want the best care available. The Orthopedic Surgery Center in Pewaukee is a leader in joint replacement, offering same-day surgery with advanced technology. Their team of experts specializes in knee, hip, and shoulder replacements, using the latest techniques to minimize pain and recovery time. The team at Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin can get you back to what matters, living pain-free. Total joint replacement. There is a difference. Visit orthowisconsin.com.
Hey, it's Brad Nortman, and when it comes to my home, I want a team that I can trust, and that's Lifetime Home Services. From cleaner air and radon safety to custom closets and electrical work, they do it all under one roof. What I'm most excited about right now is their epoxy floors. They make your garage clean, durable, and organized, with shelving and storage to get everything off the floor. For over 30 years, families have trusted Lifetime Home Services to make their homes safer and better looking. Trusted solution, lifetime results. Schedule today at lifetimehomeservices.com.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
Shorter days don't have to be so dismal. It's time to reach out and check in on those you care about and to remind ourselves that we are not alone. This month, don't wait to reach out. Whether you're checking in on a friend or reaching out to a therapist yourself, BetterHelp makes it easier to take that first step. Our listeners get 10% off their first month. Just call pound 250 and say the keyword timeout. That's keyword timeout after calling pound 250.
Kyle Brust and Nortman's Ben Brust here for Grimal & Associates Insurance. They do what anyone with a growing family, like myself, does. Protect what matters most. Grimal & Associates specializes in coverage that's tailored exactly to you. Clients aren't just policies, they're part of their community. Personalized American Family Insurance back service, expert guidance, and genuine commitment. Grimal & Associates focuses on building trusted relationships and providing peace of mind. The same values they've had for over 30 years in the Milwaukee area. Connect with Grimal & Associates at teamgrimal.com.
Hey, this is the Fat Jack. Another winning week. 4-0 sweeper on Sunday keys another profitable week at FatJackSports.com. Now we add college basketball. Go to FatJackSports.com, sign up, and start turning a profit betting the games. You get the plays sent to a personal portal. They're emailed to you. You get a recommended betting guide, and you will make money for less than about $100 a week. Get all the plays at FatJackSports.com and join us for what's going to be a winning fall. FatJackSports.com.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, no Brad Nortman, Alex Strof's running the show. UKBN Nation at 800-990-3776 or on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Time now for the Wheel of Strofe, which he's definitely not prepared for.
It's time for the
Wheel of Strofe.
Text from Alex Strofe last night at 7:40 to me sitting on the couch. Sorry, Wheel of Strofe sucked yesterday. I think the other 11 segments were really good. I'll be better.
Well, let's see, buddy.
Let's put that money where that mouth is.
In my defense, you didn't tease the Wheel of Strofe. You teased a furthering of that conversation.
In the show sheet, I have Wheel of Strofe. On my paper, I have Wheel of Strofe. Maybe if you weren't too busy doing your passion project, you'd be ready for this.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Why do you keep going back to that term?
It's fun to say.
Did you call it your passion project?
Hey, I don't know, Ben, did I?
No, you didn't. I am.
He's lying to you.
Well, I mean, hey.
Follow your dreams, buddy.
What's going on here?
Doug Gottlieb, Bart Lundy, Shaka Smart, and Greg Gard. Stroh's made it.
What's going on here is Ben's been talking some trash behind my back.
Oh.
And it's coming out right now.
Oh, wow.
Actually, it was, nah, I see I don't throw people under the bus.
No, throw them under the bus.
Who
said it?
Why don't we do what you're scheduled to do and see if it's any good other than you trying to delay it because you're not prepared while you're thinking of ideas right now?
No, I'm very prepared.
Spin the wheel.
Notice how he backtracked.
Spin the wheel.
Good
spin. Bro. See if the topic is good as the spin.
Blue. For the dog of Tom Brady. That was cloned, huh?
Matt LaFleur.
Yeah, 2 days in a row of dog talk. I forgot about that. Any recycled content here? Did you watch another hockey game where the net fell off?
You got to hear about this net. Matt LaFleur earlier today at Lambeau Field on the kicking competition.
Well, I think every time it's a competitive situation. So, we're going to have both of the guys kick today, and we'll kind of see where Brandon's at in terms of his health and whatnot, and go with who we feel like gives us the best opportunity to go out there and compete and win.
He was obviously so good for you last year. Do you still have that same level of confidence on him?
I do.
Let me take this one, guys. There has been no one more reactionary and not prepared with the kicking situation than Matt LaFleur.
Oh, my God.
Even going back before McManus. It was a disaster of bringing guys in and trying them out and then, not sticking to one and then sticking too long when everyone knew it was time, then bringing someone in, then bringing in McManus. The whole thing, the whole kicking thing. And now this year, the guy's hurt. He says he's hurt. Then he doesn't kick. The guy who replaces him, Havrasek,
kicks really well.
Now, he did have a year with the Rams in which he missed extra points and field goals. But you got to win football games. And if somebody's hurt, you sign them, you put them on IR, and the best scenario for you is that you have two great kickers.
Ain't that true?
And then you could utilize trade potentially, or if you have to let him go because McManus is on fire in practice again and he's beating him out in practice and you think it will train. It's just been handled so damn poorly at this position. And maybe I shouldn't be pointing at LaFleur. I should be pointing at the guy getting paid more money than any other coach as a special team coach in Rich Bisaccia.
Yeah, no, I think it's on Rich Bisaccia to be able to tell the head coach, because obviously in these practices, especially in the NFL and college football as well, the head coach is the CEO. He roams around practice. He is not interacting with every single player every time. That's why he made, I think what's a silly comment is, I don't talk to the kicker. Probably was joking a little bit about that, but that's why he made those comments. But at the end of the day, Rich Bisaccia watches what McManus is doing. He talks to Brandon McManus. He has the best relationship with Brandon McManus where he can just say to Matt, hey, I know he wants to go, but I don't think he's right. And he has not been right since he has come back from injury, and it has hurt this football team. And last week, it turned out to be detrimental to this football team as we lost by 3 points and he missed a field goal.
Wheel of Strofe!
Wow, look at you,
Hulk. Blue again.
Green for money. Investment advice. Come on. Purple.
All right, so I love that this is happening at the University of Wisconsin because it's for a good cause. But the numbers tell a story. So the University of Wisconsin, just about every game for their football team, donates tickets to Vet Tix, which gives free tickets to veterans. which is awesome. Mm-hmm. The last home game, they gave away 100 tickets to this organization. For this upcoming game, they are giving away 1,000 tickets to this organization.
No.
Which is unused or unpurchased tickets. And this comes after 2 home games ago when the average price of a ticket was $9 and many of them went unused. The last home game was Ohio State, so obviously people still attended. But they are giving 1,000 tickets to VetTix for this weekend's game against Washington. Again,
I mean, it's smart because I can't yell at it right now because they're giving it to a good cause.
But damn, you went from 100
that's why I said, but damn, that's 10x the tickets.
You know what I mean?
We got to stutter around this one because they're doing a good thing.
I don't think there's 1,000 veterans that want to go watch that. I ain't gonna lie to you. They ain't gonna be able to fill that gap. That's crazy.
VetTix does have an 85% rate of acceptance.
But they probably get 100 tickets. Not 1,000. 100 tickets, 85 people. Sure, 1,000.
Even the veterans are gonna be like, hell with this.
Right, it's Thursday. They ain't got enough time to figure. Even if they found out on Tuesday.
Sorry, I misspoke, by the way. Tickets for the Washington-Wisconsin game are as low as $9. Actively.
That is. Boy, I mean, the team was...
The economic impact was $280 million to the state. It's going to go up.
Now we're giving away tickets.
For a good cause.
For a phenomenal cause, but it is a warning sign that...
It's for a good cause, but... Wow.
To watch a bad program.
What story does that...
You think veterans want to watch this?
Yeah, exactly. But hey, at least the freshmen might end up starting soon.
Is that happening? Do we know that?
I read something today that said...
The quarterback you're talking about?
Yeah, Carter
Smith.
Carter Smith,
yeah. They said his time could be coming soon. So
if they started him the rest of the season, he could still use his red shirt. There's your fun fact of the day.
Wheel of Stroke.
Too bad kids don't stay for 4 years or 5 years.
All right, get down and give me 20. Yep. This is karma. But you can
karma for what?
For lying all the time.
Yeah.
When did I lie?
Yes, you lied today.
You lied today. You lied
I'm
last
clearly
Wheel of
prepared.
Stroke. You wung it pretty good.
Wung it. He had them good wongs. Just flapping around.
You winged it. Really, really well.
Wung it.
You wung it. Before you do those push-ups, to get the callers for over/under, 800-990-3776. Caller 6 and caller 9.
Because I'm mad at you.
I gotta pay the price.
Leading the caller to what to do is illegal at ESPNWisconsinContest.com.
It's not illegal. I said a low over/under is what that means.
Yeah, which means it's going to be harder for us to win, which is giving an advantage to caller 6. So you're now messing with the game. FBI, Alex Strofe.
That's the right one.
FBI?
He's fixing the game. Caller 6 and caller 9, 800-990-3776. Caller 6, you're going to get a category from Strofe and a over-under line, which he's kind of teasing right now. You get to choose if you believe in Kyle and I or not. Caller 9, you're stuck on the other side. Either way, someone's walking away with a win here. 800-990-3776. Over-under and Strofe's 20 push-ups next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
I legitimately understand sugar.
Is it good, Brad?
It's unbelievable. It's so good. I'm changed. Not for the better.
Come on.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Are you looking for reliable transportation this holiday season? I've got you covered. Hey, it's Jen Latta from ESPN Milwaukee. With holiday parties, family gatherings, and year-end events on the horizon, I trust Accutrans Group to handle all my private transportation needs. Whether it's a corporate function or a festive celebration, Accutrans gets me there safely and on time. As a veteran-owned business, they pride themselves on top-notch service that you can count on. Booking is easy, stress-free, and reliable. Just visit AccuTransGroup.com to reserve your holiday ride today. That's AccuTransGroup.com.
Hi, I'm Brittany Miller from Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more. Custom T-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hats, you name it, we can do it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more is family-owned and all about celebrating life's big moments. Maybe it's a milestone birthday, a celebration for your child's first goal, or that work fundraising event. We are everyone's printer. No minimum orders, affordable designs, and help straight from me and our team. We're the one-stop shop for all your custom needs. Start your project today at bigfrog.com/Mequon.
With your Saganiac Planning Marquette recap, I'm Chris Larson. Marquette reached the century mark as Shaka Smart won his 100th game as head coach in the Golden Eagles' 100-82 victory over Southern at Fiserv Forum. Sophomore forward Caden Hamilton notched a career-high 12 points on an efficient 5 of 6 shooting from the field in the win.
Inside back out, Sean Jones won't take the open three. Gives inside to Hamilton, who stuffs it. They're whooping the zone right now.
Next up for 2-0 Marquette, a trip to Chicago on Sunday afternoon to face Indiana at the United Center.
For more than 40 years, Network Health has been the trusted experts in health plans. Just like you, they're honest, hardworking, and grateful to call Wisconsin home. Whether you're seeking coverage for yourself, your family, or your employees, Network Health has you covered with a range of options, including individual and family marketplace plans, employer plans, and Medicare Advantage plans. Call Steve Llewellyn, Saganiac Planning, 262-783-6161. 262-783-6161. Saganiac Planning, a name synonymous with employee benefits and top-notch service.
It's time for the Marquette Minute on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Wintrust, Wisconsin's bank, the official banking partner of Marquette University and home to Marquette Checking with free ATMs nationwide.
The Golden Eagles took down Southern University 100-82 at Fiserv Forum to get out to a 2-0 start on the year. This wasn't just any win, though, as it was head coach Shaka Smart's 100th win as a Golden Eagle. Here's what he had to say after the game.
Just grateful for the players. I mean, they're the ones that have won the games. Chase Ross threw kind of an impromptu celebration for me with the rest of the guys in the locker room. They told him, I said, you've won the vast majority of those. You deserve a lot more credit for those than me.
On the court, Chase Ross led the way with the season-high 23 points while also adding in 6 rebounds and 6 assists. The Golden Eagles will now head down south for a matchup against Indiana in the Windy City at the United Center in Chicago this Sunday.
This has been the Marquette Minute on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Wintrust, Wisconsin's bank, the official bank of Marquette University.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Make the best seat in the house yours. Carbless delivers the handcrafted cocktail experience right to your living room. Bold flavor, no carbs, no sugar, just 100 calories, and all the taste with none of the extra baggage. From kickoff to the final play, Carbless is your game day go-to. Hosting friends, watching with family, or celebrating every big drive, Carbless keeps the good times pouring. So when the game's on the line, make the winning call. Skip the mixing, grab the bliss, and make every seat the best seat in the house. Find Carbless near you at drinkcarbless.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Time now for Over-Under on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, no Brad Nortman, so it's just Kyle and I. Sure, if we don't win, he'll blame me. That's usually what happens. You can say yes.
Sometimes it's us. Sometimes it's you. You're the leader, man. Tell us what to say and what not to say.
Die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
You're a villain,
You've been
all right.
the villain the whole time.
Well, he was a hero when he was in college.
Yes,
4
sir,
years.
since then.
He's been a villain since then, you're right. More years of being a villain, Ben.
I'm not a villain.
Ah.
Strofe, what are you doing back there? A little quick. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Will the guys hit the over or will they disappoint? It's time for Over-Under on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
I'll be the villain this segment because I don't want to see you guys win today. Ben's ticking me off. Kyle, you keep yelling at me all week.
I ain't yell at you today.
Stop lying.
Come on, talk now.
Let's go.
Dead air ain't
Got a
good
job
air.
to do.
It's not dead air. There's music playing.
That's true. You got me there.
I know I do. All right, fellas. Caller 6 today of the royal family. It is Sherry in Franklin.
Mike's been getting on a lot. I'm happy Sherry's in the mix.
Sherry in Franklin. She is a believer today on the over. Caller 9 is Appleman in the deer blind.
Wow.
Appleman in the deer blind is on the under. Today, I am looking for the NBA's top 10 leaders in rebounds per game so far this season.
What?
This is all 10 individuals that are averaging 10 rebounds or more per game this season. Who will be our final answer before I tell you the line?
Kyle, you got this.
Sure, I'll be the final answer. I'm trying to dig deep in my.
Over under is 6.5. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1.
Giannis.
You got to say
Final answer. Wemby, final answer.
Giannis is number 5, 12.6 rebounds per game. Wemby, number 3, 12.9.
I know this
rebounds.
one for sure, Cat.
Cat, I have Cat on the Cat. Final answer.
He's right in between Wemby and Giannis,
The Bulls
12.8.
are playing well. Is Vucevic?
Vucevic?
Is he still on their team?
Yes, he hit a game-winning 3 the other day. Vucevic, I'll put on the side.
I'm trying to think who's down in
Sengun.
Ooh, yes. I think he'll be on that list down in Houston. Sengun. Final answer.
Just off the list, number 11.
How many? What's the over-under?
6.5.
6.5. You got 3. You need 4 more.
What about
who in Detroit?
Hang on. What is Sabonis still doing his thing?
Sabonis. I mean, he's a double machine. But everybody has 10 or above, or
10.0 is number 10 on this list.
And
2 minutes.
I would think Sabonis. I mean, they were just here.
Try
Sabonis. Final answer.
So Domantas Sabonis is number 1 on this list. 14.2 rebounds per game.
The Bucks could have had him.
We got to focus.
They got Thon.
Focus.
So, who do the Clippers have? Lakers probably don't have anybody. Anthony Davis, you think he's doing it?
I think he got hurt again.
Oh, come on, AD, but it still doesn't mean
Kyle, what team is he on?
he's on Dallas.
Okay, good job. You said Lakers.
But it's adjacent. Stop asking questions.
Yeah. Don't disrespect me ever like that again.
Guys, we got to focus.
Guys. Guy.
Who on Oklahoma City will be getting the rebounds? Williams.
Chet?
He's hurt. He's hurt. Chet ain't getting double digits rebounds.
Jalen Williams is hurt.
Yeah. Okay. Not in Portland. Chicago, Cleveland. Who's in Cleveland?
Jared Allen.
Jared Allen, final answer.
1 minute.
Oh, Mobley.
Oh, Mobley. Yeah, he should be another one. But I feel like looking at Strofe.
Do Mobley.
Mobley, final answer. AD, final answer.
What are we doing here?
Who's in?
I think you lost, but I'm not positive. I'll give you 2 more guesses.
Who's in Boston?
You got to get them both right.
Boston ain't got nobody. How many did we get right?
You have 4 right and 4 wrong.
Dude,
2
rebounds,
guesses.
not points. Rebounds?
Yeah, you upset me.
30 seconds.
We lost. We already lost.
No, you need 2 more. Oh, yeah, you're right. 6.5.
6.5.
Who's down in?
I'll give you 3 more guesses.
I will punch you in the face.
Whoa! Who's the tall kid in? I don't think he gets 10 rebounds either. He grew this offseason in Dallas.
All right,
Light-skinned kid.
you guys lose. Just out of curiosity, ever heard of a guy by the name of Nikola Jokic?
Oh yeah, I didn't think of Dim.
Oh my God, I have my fantasy team.
Just wondering if you've ever heard of him before.
What about Gobert?
No, how about the first name you said, I'll put it on the side, and then you never
Vucevic?
guessed it? Yeah. He's number 6 on this list.
I forgot we didn't say him.
I put a thing next to his
All
name.
right, so say we had Vucevic, that's 5. We should have got Jokic, that would have been 6.
So what's the 7th?
Well, you'd give us the last 4, because I want to know if we would have gotten that.
OKC, you said 3 names and just missed this guy.
Lugens?
No, not Lou Dort. He's a shooting guard.
He's a big guy.
He is.
How about a guy bigger than him?
Why am I blanking? Did we say his name?
Hammerstein?
Hartenstein.
I know he's black.
He's black, yes.
No, I would never
what?
guess.
Yeah, he's black.
Yeah, his daddy's black.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have never known that until
Yeah.
right this moment.
Yeah, he looked white, but he's passing. He's passing.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone had Isaiah Hartenstein on ESPN Wisconsin's show as a reference today.
Jalen Duren is Detroit.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have him.
Well, this was based on Giannis. He's on the list. Josh Giddey from the Chicago Bulls.
Stop it,
Dude,
Giddey's averaging a double-double?
He had 2 triple doubles in a row.
Bro, because what I said, that's why I thought the Bulls, I know they're playing well. So
Yeah, that was a good thought. It was a good thought.
But I didn't
Two
think
Bulls
Lastly-
on the list. 2 Bulls on the list.
That's
And they
great.
play the Bucks tomorrow. So that's
Lastly,
also
who's the last one
why
on the list?
they were on the list. 3 people on this list.
Who's
Why
the
it
last
passed
on the
report now.
list?
Just thought it was a pretty relevant list. In my opinion, 30% of the people will be in Milwaukee tomorrow. The last name on the list is Mark Williams, who plays for who, Kyle?
Oh, Charlotte. Come on.
Oh, wrong.
Wait, he doesn't play for Charlotte anymore? Oh, that trade never happened. So he's still with the Lakers? No. Where is he? He got traded this offseason to the Celtics? Where's Mark Williams?
You got to keep guessing.
Yeah, you got 27 left.
Where did he get traded to? Because he was part of the trade for Austin Reeves.
It's a trade.
Not Austin Reeves, for Dalton Connect. I don't know where Mark Williams is at.
Well, there's only 27 teams left.
I'm not going through all the teams.
He's with the Suns.
Oh, he got traded to the Suns? Who did they swing that trade for?
Congratulations, Appleman the Orchard. Our audience suffered because Strofe had a vendetta, but you win over under. Kyle, you better be ready to put on a show. Yesterday, Brad Nortman gave out the offensive awards.
Oh, this is coming up next, huh?
It's been this.
I got all my notes.
On sticky notes?
I didn't have my paper because Strofe was out there gallivanting with Greg Gard.
That is true. I didn't have my papers either. We gave away the offensive midterm awards for the Green Bay Packers.
You guys just complain all the time.
Shut up.
I mean, you didn't do your job.
You didn't.
It's time to give away the defensive awards for the midseason. Now,
That'd be great.
Kyle,
They're gonna be
I
great.
have confidence in Kyle.
Oh, yeah. They're
you better
gonna be
deliver.
great.
In 2 minutes, Kyle Wallace takes the stage, rolls out the red carpet.
Greatest host of all time.
We'll find out together next. 2 minutes.
Kevin Moret here for Mentality. Listen up, gentlemen. You're fighting an unfair battle. Studies show testosterone levels in men have plummeted by 25% in just 2 decades. That's why you're struggling with energy, muscle, and drive. But here's a game changer. Mentality's FDA-approved treatments boost testosterone by 30% on average. Imagine reclaiming the vitality your grandfathers had. Picture turning heads, dominating your career, and feeling unstoppable again. Don't settle for today's normal. Seize the day at mentalityhealth.com/radio. That's mentalityhealth.com/radio.
Hey, it's Gary Ellison for Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center. Looking to escape the cold or take a midday break? Get your game on at Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center, where it's always golf season. Play more than 2,000 courses, including over 50 right here in Wisconsin. And even that famous course where they hand out green jackets. Top tech simulators, great food, and the best Bloody Marys around. This is your year-round slice of summer. Bays start at just $35 an hour, Monday through Friday. Book your bay today at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com.
Ready for the snap, and a timeout taken. The team looks a little bit lost. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, the winning play is simple. A whole house of new windows as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no interest. A championship move from Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
No doubt, Wayne. And unlike the opponent's defense, Pella Windows actually stopped the drafts.
The draft picks we gave up for number 1 had to be the steal of the century.
True, but I'm talking about replacing old drafty windows.
Roger that. With energy-efficient windows that keep the cold out, you'll stay as toasty as a fan at a warm weather preseason game.
Pay as low as $297 a month for a whole house of new Pella windows.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today.
Schedule your free consultation today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 11/30/2025.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen. You're listening to 94.5 ESPN WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Man, that's tough to see on the Carbless Talk and Text line from Colin. You guys are getting more and more whiny every day. Big Gen Z energy from Kyle and Ben lately.
Interesting. There's a name missing from that.
Did you know that you're so agitating you've brought us to be whiny? You're the problem. Kyle's not listening because he's preparing his award
Look
show.
at the man in the mirror, Benny.
Maybe I'm the problem. No, it has been. It shouldn't be Stroh's fault.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, no Nortman, annoying Alex Strofe running the show.
The show will begin in 1 minute.
That is your PA announcer for the evening for the midseason award show for the defense, hosted by one Kyle Wallace. Get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison.
Wasn't I supposed to walk on screen too, Strofe? You're not doing a very good job.
Go away then.
Yeah, walk
No,
away
show
from
has-
the
no,
camera.
he's supposed to plan the show. He told me, let him produce the show.
Now you're really getting whiny. You're acting
You
like
are
a diva.
whiny. You just gave me a thumbs down.
All right, let's get an introduction for our host this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, your host for the evening. He's a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association Young Professional of the Year. His nickname is the same way the Packers have been playing of late. Please welcome Kyle Sloppy Waller.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you to my average-looking, skinny, scrawny producer, Alex Stroh, for that wonderful, subpar introduction. You all looking very beautiful today as we celebrate our Green Bay Packers. Can we get a Go Pack Go? Go Pack Go! Go!
Vibe, Pack, vibe!
Absolutely, and today we all come together as we celebrate and we discuss the Green Bay Packers that are going to be getting awards today for their defensive performance. Yesterday we had Bradley Nortman, who did okay job, and today you're lucky enough to have your favorite radio host, myself, Kyle Wallace, as the host today. So today, to start off the awards in this beautiful afternoon, the first award I would like to give out today is called the Practice Pro Bowler Award. This award goes to a distinguished individual who Tuesday through Friday, they're a star. But on Sunday, it's like, where did you go? And the recipient of the Pro Bowl Practice Player Award goes to no one other than Nate Hobbs. Nate Hobbs during the preseason, they were telling him, slow down.
Go hurt the other teams.
Yeah, don't be too aggressive. And now once the season started, we're like, where the hell are you? He hasn't been able to do anything. Matter of fact, it hasn't equated to the field because he has a 56.8 Pro Football Focus grade overall, and he's been benched. Your big acquisition in the offseason has been benched, so the Practice Pro Bowler Award goes to no one other than Nate Hobbs. Next up, the next award, gentlemen. This award is one for an individual who I once had hope for, who I thought, boy, oh boy, when you add in a guy like Micah Parsons, he also should be able to do the most unlimited steps that he had. This next award is going to be the Witness Protection Program Award. Now, this award goes to the one, the only, Kingsley Enagbare. Kingsley Enagbare, where have you been, my friend? I don't know where you're at. I haven't seen you. Have you seen Kingsley? Is he still on the roster?
Kingsley, where are you?
Don't know. He only has a half sack throughout the season. That boy's in witness protection. We got to find a way to get Mr. Kingsley, as he's going to get his award of the Witness Protection Program Award. Now, speaking of sacks, we're not going to be all negative. The next award goes to a person who we all love and adore, but the award is the Thank You, Jerry Award. The Thank You, Jerry Award recognizes the individual who should be most thankful for Jerry Jones being a dummy and old and senile and probably don't know everything that he's doing. But the Thank You, Jerry Award goes to no one other than
Micah.
Rashawn Gary. Rashawn Gary has been able to eat. He's been able to eat this year because of Jerry Jones trading Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers. And so he went from Ben Brust making fun of him for doing crossover Allen Iverson moves on the field to actually making plays. He doesn't need offensive linemen to fall over to get easy sacks. He's actually winning some one-on-one battles. So the Thank You, Jerry Award goes to no one other than our former first-round pick, Rashawn Gary. Now, the next award, I can't wait to this next one because this one is a connection to Green Bay. The next award is called the Swiss Cheese Award. Now, I couldn't choose between two people to give the Swiss Cheese Award to, but if we know anything about Swiss cheese, what does it have, Strofe? What does Swiss cheese have?
Holes.
It has holes. And some would say the Green Bay
This
Packers,
is like the oldest, Swiss cheese defense holes, man. Come on.
It's perfect. It's perfect. And when you look at the defense of the Green Bay Packers, it has what, Ben?
Holes.
And when you say, what have the holes been, KBN Nation, where do you think those holes have been on the Green Bay Packers defense?
Swiss cheese.
the quarterback. So this award, because I couldn't decide, I'm going to give a duo award here. And congratulations to Keyshawn Nixon and Nate Hobbs on the Swiss Cheese Award for the defense this year. And with that, that would be Nate Hobbs' second award of the night for being trash this year. Now, gentlemen, as we get ready to wind down for this evening, I hope you all are enjoying the beautiful bottles of wine. I hope you all are enjoying the wonderful, wonderful dinner that you have. And I hope you're enjoying me. And if you want to, you can always hit your boy on Cash App as well.
You can't do that, by the way. I've requested Venmos and I got in trouble. Don't do it.
I'll keep it to myself so I don't get in trouble, but y'all can find me, wink, wink. But with that being said, the next award is the Get Your Sugar Honey Iced Tea Together. And you know what that Sugar Honey Iced Tea stand for. And that award goes to the individual and the person who most, if you ask me, needs to get it together. This goes to the person that somehow he called the play when it was third and 3, third and 4, and he lost 4 yards. And we called the timeout, and he had the audacity to say, yeah, we're going to go for it.
Scared money don't make money.
Scared money don't make money, and scared money also get your ass an L. And that is exactly what the Get Your Sugar Honey IT Award goes to that man himself, Matt LaFleur, because he needs to get it together, or this football team is going to be a failure. And guess what? He may be sitting in the studio like Mike McCarthy was after he got fired from the Green Bay Packers. He may be sitting with us. You and Ben may get to know each other real good if he don't get his act together. Now, lastly, KBN, has been a beautiful night with you beautiful people. The last award is one that I am so excited for because the last award will honor a legend in Packers history. One that people thought we could never match. One that we never thought we can ever get someone who we can even put in the same sentence as him. The next award is the
Reggie White Award?
Minister of Defense honoree. And KBN Nation, I remember that day this summer when I was sitting at Marcus Cinema out in Brookfield, and I was talking to Greg Marcus himself. Yes, the big boss CEO, Greg Marcus.
Cool.
Very cool, very cool. And as I was talking to Greg Marcus, getting ready to take my picture with Greg Marcus, the guy who owns the cinemas that we go to.
Cool.
Greg said, what are you guys talking about today? We said, we're talking about the Micah Parsons stuff in the Packers. And Greg said, that ain't gonna happen. And then all of a sudden, this little...
What's Greg know?
This little pipsqueak, Alex Strofe, acts like a little schoolgirl out of nowhere. Guys, it happened. I said, what? I said, what's happening, Strofe? Come on now, put some bass in your voice. What happened? Say, guys, you embarrassed me in front of Greg Marcus. And Micah Parsons happened. And Micah Parsons has
put some bass in your voice.
Yeah, he needed to put. Strofe, did you not say, guys? Did you not?
I don't think I said that.
Yeah, I can put myself, and I was on my honeymoon. I can visualize that.
On a red face, he was so giddy and excited.
Guys,
it's happening.
Micah.
Oh my gosh. But the 2025 Minister of Defense honoree goes to no one other than Micah Parsons, who right now is one of the front runners to win defensive MVP. He has, with defensive player of the year, he has been everything as advertised. He has been getting pressures, even though he didn't get a pressure last week. But
Guys.
And he has been disruptive, and he has elevated this defense. Where would we be if Kenny Clark was still getting run over? Where would we be if Rashawn Gary was still not getting sacks? So thank you to Micah Parsons on this great distinguished honor of being the Minister of Defense honoree. So thank you to everybody for attending today. I appreciate all our winners and everybody's a winner, even if you got the Practice Pro Bowler award. Listen, Keyshawn Nixon, keep Xing people out, buddy. Nate Hobbs, go ahead and keep practicing hard and not showing up on Sundays. Matt LaFleur, keep looking at that play call sheet and keep calling that garbage. Because at the end of the day, if y'all don't perform, guess what? Your ass gonna be grass. So thank y'all so much. This has been the award show. I have been your host, Kyle Wallace. You are beautiful people. I love you. Wow. Call out, baby.
The walkout. Wow. I couldn't focus once he started ripping Stroh for the Micah Parsons.
Now that's a host.
JD and Fondy.
10 out of 10.
On the Carbless Talking text line. Kyle, so much better than Brad. Congrats.
Thank you so much. Like I said, you can hire me for your award show. Definitely people will leave being upset.
Kyle's rubbing his chest, and 5 minutes ago, Chris chimes in. Why is Kyle parading around during his award speech and occasionally rubbing his chest? This is getting weird.
I don't know. I like to grab a chest. I don't know. Never mind.
Never mind is right. Dave from Aaron chimes in.
To stop.
Very well done, Kyle. You blew Brad out of the water.
I mean, it wasn't competition. I told y'all he was mad. What do you mean? I told y'all yesterday he was mad.
Guys,
that was.
They did it, guys.
That's what happened. I'm talking to Greg.
Put some bass in your voice. I'm talking to Greg Marcus.
He embarrassed us in front of Greg.
I don't remember it exactly like that, but believable.
Were you not giddy?
Oh, I was definitely giddy.
Yeah, now you know how.
I think I said because we had just gotten done taking the picture, and I went back to the desk we were at, and I got the notification. I went, Greg, it happened.
That's not you. Think
that's not what happened.
You think
he ain't saying Greg Marcus' name like that? You were lying. He's been lying again. There we go. There, Mama. There goes that man. Man, you can rewrite history with the best of them.
He said Greg it happened. Like he know Greg Marcus.
I did because he was just telling us that it wouldn't happen.
Oh gosh,
Greg.
Boy.
Hey, Greg, Mr. Marcus, it happened.
We saw Greg on Friday.
In the war for the biggest imagination in the world is Alex Stroh. Congratulations, my friend.
Just rewriting history.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Cheez-It is a legendary snack cracker that's available in a frozen pizza courtesy of Cheez-It and Palermo's Pizza working together to create something delicious. Each crust is giant, original Cheez-It flavored crust that is square-shaped, ultra-thin, and super crispy with the perfect amount of Cheez-It flavor. On top of each crust are flavors that complement the Cheez-It taste. That's Italian 4-cheese, cheddar jack supreme, and pepperoni. With one of the shortest bake times, you'll be freezing to cheesing in as few as 8 minutes, and that is the truth, let me tell you. Find Cheez-It frozen pizza in your favorite local grocer's frozen pizza aisle. A lot of praise coming in for Kyle Wallace on the Carbless Talking text line, 800-990-3776. Bonus edition, special teams awards, next.
That's easy.
Nobody gets an award?
Well, I mean, our punter's fine. He didn't have to work last week. And we
You're
somehow
listening to Kyle,
Brust,
and Nortman, KBN.
And you're disrupting my flow.
No, your flow.
Dang nabbit.
Dang nabbit, I had a good flow.
Gee golly willikers.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Starting off with some delays along southbound 43, just south of Capitol Drive, heading down towards North Avenue. Westbound 94, a bit of a heavy ride as you're making your way from about 27th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. More delays then from Moreland Road all the way to Brookfield Road. Eastbound 94, you're seeing delays from just before 84th Street to Hawley Road. And another pocket of heavy traffic on 894 southbound from Oklahoma Avenue down into the Hale. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, chance of showers, gusty winds, a low of 46. Tomorrow, chance for early showers, becoming mostly sunny, a high of 60. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
People say buying a home in winter is tough.
But fewer buyers means less competition, and motivated sellers can mean better opportunities.
This is Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates First Weber.
And I'm Lindsay Bendler. When the perfect home appears, our team at Tony Wendorf & Associates helps you move fast, even during the snow.
Start your home journey today with our white glove service by simply searching online Tony Wendorf.
A real estate team that always leads with faith and gratitude.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank. Tri-City National Bank offers a full suite of personal and business banking products at more than 25 convenient locations. Open your account today at the community bank that's Milwaukee's best bank. Learn more at tcnb.com.
As the Green Bay Packers prepare for the Philadelphia Eagles on Monday Night Football at Lambeau Field, people still trying to figure out exactly what the Packers are at 5-2-1. ESPN NFL NFL insider Dan Graziano on Unsportsmanlike with Evan Canty and Michelle tries to diagnose this rendition of the Green Bay Packers.
I do think they're a good team. I think they play like a young team, a young, talented team, which is what they are. And they can beat anybody on any given week because they have that kind of talent.
And Vegas agrees they can beat anybody. The Packers 2.5-point favorites Monday at home against the Philadelphia Eagles.
This has been your Green and Gold Fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank, your hometown bank.
Concerned about fraud? Tri-City's got your back. Use debit card alerts. Help stop a card hack. You'll get notified when your card's being used so you can prevent your account from abuse. Tri-City National Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome to Jackpot Land. This fall at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Play your favorite games with your Potawatomi Rewards card all fall to win your share of thousands in prizes each month. And earn entries into the big December Jackpot Land prize drawings. Your October, November, and December entries all count. Win thousands in cash or reward play. Welcome to Jackpot Land. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
The delicious taste of victory deserves something equally superior. Cheer on your team with Michelob Ultra. At 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, it's a superior, smooth taste worth playing for. Grab a Michelob Ultra Superior Light beer as you cheer your team on. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the Milwaukee Bucks. Enjoy a Michelob Ultra at Kelly's Bleachers on Blue Mound in Milwaukee, Harp in Milwaukee, Root River Center in Franklin, and the New Fashioned in Milwaukee. Please enjoy responsibly.
Call Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
I feel so stuck.
The Veterans Crisis Line is here for you. Dial 988, then press 1 to call.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle just got done with the midseason awards for the defense. Now, I had been debating if I should play this or not, but now I really want to play some audio from Evan Cohen, who joins Wilde and Tausch on 9:30s on Tuesday. You hear him on Unsportsmanlike, ESPN Radio, ESPN Wisconsin's in the morning with Michelle Smallman and Chris Canty. Now, I'm just going to preface, you might get a little angry at this because you might be like, this makes no sense, which I'm with you, but I'm just going to dig even deeper to why I disagree with what you're about to hear.
2 have been given up frequently. 3 has been given up in general. Let's say the Jets are saying, we'll actually go to 4. Who's gettable for 4? That's the question. Or less than of significance.
Just do the first rounders. They've got 5 over the next 2 drafts.
Okay.
Just do the 5 first
Justin
rounders.
Herbert?
He should be. For 5 first-round picks, he should be.
Dak Prescott?
Oh, yeah.
In an arch draft?
For sure.
I mean, yes, but I don't know that I want to give up 5 first-rounders for Dak.
Now, that's a different question. I wouldn't give up 5 first-rounders for Dak, even though we know he's
gettable.
excellent
Yeah, he's
and
gettable.
he can play at an MVP level.
He's got a full no-trade clause, too. So, like, those little caveats complicate it a little bit.
But if you're Dallas, why wouldn't you do that?
Of course you would.
Your quarterback, Jordan Love?
Would I give it up for him, or would the Packers let him go?
All the above.
I think the Packers would do it.
You think the Packers would give up Jordan Love if they got 5 first-rounders in the next 2 years?
Yes.
Especially after what you did for Micah?
That was unsportsmanlike going through hypotheticals as I see, Sauce Gardner go for 2 first-round picks, and we could relive Micah Parsons for the Kenny Clark and 2 first-round picks. But we got in fairy tale land for a second here. Here's why I have an issue with the idea of trading Jordan Love for any amount of picks right now. The reason why the Green Bay Packers have been such a successful franchise over the longevity that they have been with Hall of Fame quarterbacks. So say they weren't even Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Say they were just like great quarterbacks, not top 5, top 10, top 15 NFL all-time Hall of Fame quarterbacks. The reason why the Packers are so good is because they've actually followed the Evan Cohen rules of getting a quarterback. You draft a quarterback when you don't actually need a quarterback. They drafted Aaron Rodgers when Brett Favre was at the end of his career, retiring, come back and forth and whatnot, but that made him mad. When Aaron Rodgers in 2020 was expecting to get a wide receiver, they drafted Jordan Love. He went and had MVP seasons, and then at the tail end of his career, he dwindled, and Jordan Love has stepped into the fold. If you trade away a quarterback for I don't care how many first-round picks, first off, how many times have we had the discussion about all of these first-round picks getting to a team and then being set up for failure because the team around them isn't ready? You don't give up a franchise quarterback to then go into the draft game where it's unknown. I take the known versus the unknown 10 times out of 1,000 times out of 1,000.
Yeah.
It's not even a debate.
Yeah, the reason why the Green Bay Packers have been able to sustain success for, we're talking about 30 years now. Legitimately, this team has been consistently good for 30 years.
And one quick thing, it's not like they hadn't drafted other quarterbacks throughout the time that Aaron Rodgers was a quarterback. They weren't early selections, but there had been selections.
There have been selections for like backups, but no, this is why they've been able to sustain success. So getting rid of Jordan Love, basically, yeah, you free up money, but now you start the clock over, right? And what we've seen from this football team, one thing Jordan Love is so good at is being elusive in the pocket. So when you get rid of a guy who's elusive in the pocket, who still has to learn with the offensive line that we all believe is not playing up to their true potential, now you're talking about a guy that's scrambling. You just saw what they did with Minnesota. Yes, J.J. McCarthy did get hurt, but they let him probably sit for a little bit longer so he can process some things and get ready. And so it's a bad idea to even think about trading Jordan Love, regardless of how many picks you get, because the one thing you have with Jordan Love is you have a sure thing, as in he's an NFL starting quarterback. He's a franchise QB at the most important position in football. If you go ahead and get into the Arch Manning sweepstakes, guess what? You don't know what you're going to get with Arch, and it may take a couple years to develop. And next thing you know, 2 years from now, you may be looking at a completely different roster where now you're rebuilding, trying to get to that window of championship being open. You got a guy right now that can deliver you an opportunity to go to a Super Bowl. You cannot move on from that. That would be foolish.
Chris in Iowa, you're on the Carbless Talking text line with Kyle, Brust, and Nortman. No Nortman.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Howdy.
Good.
The Jordan Love conversation about him, it's so frustrating to listen to because I don't hear anybody talk about the fact that in the Cleveland game, he drove him down, got him in field goal range at the end of the game, a blocked field goal, one play for Cleveland, and they're kicking the game-winning field goal. And then special teams again, missed extra point in the Dallas game, ends in a tie. Those are 2 wins lost because of our kicking game. He's going to be fine.
Yeah, I don't know who you're arguing with.
I think
because there's nobody that's holding the torch of Matt LaFleur needs to be a man and not a mouse and hold this team accountable and have leadership and have better execution more than yours truly. We started the show when I was in Madison on Tuesday with Tausch. Matt LaFleur, doing the whole excuse thing for Matt LaFleur. When he was like, I was critical of him last year. Yeah, you were. And it's weird that you're not even more critical based off you being critical when his team has more talent and they've had more winnable games in situations where he's made poor decisions with time management.
Yeah, no, I think this would be definitely the time to be critical of somebody with Matt LaFleur. And you talk about more time. You've been building with these guys for a couple of years. Like, I know this is not college football, and it's so different because you can make acquisitions in a different way. You got guys who are grown men for real. But when a guy is coming to rebuild a program, usually year 3 is when you definitely want to see them turn their corner. And I cannot say with confidence that the Green Bay Packers have actually turned the corner. I thought after they beat the Lions that they for sure had turned the corner, and we talked about it earlier this week with some of the bad losses to the Browns, the bad performance against the Cowboys defensively, not being able to put a game away, and then the loss last week. I'm hesitant to believe that this team has actually turned the corner and is ready to be more consistent based off what they have displayed each and every week.
Yeah, again, I appreciate the call because I thought it was going to be more around the conversation, what Evan Cohen had said with unsportsmanlike of these hypotheticals of trading quarterback for a certain amount of picks.
Yeah,
also, we can go through the pedigree of the first-round picks of Brian Gutekunst.
Oh, they're not good.
The 13th overall pick in the draft was Lucas Van Ness. And so if those are higher picks, do you trust that man with first-round picks? But the answer is I'm not doing it because the Packers have been so smart in the way they've drafted quarterbacks in a timely fashion that they're ready to go and continue to carrying the torch for this team. Do we want a little bit more out of Jordan Love? Sure, but I also think there's a big portion of that with the play calling and Matt LaFleur to put him in a spot to be more successful.
No, absolutely. It is on Matt LaFleur to definitely make him be more successful. And to the point of the first-round picks, I just think about Jordan Morgan. He hasn't played up to the potential. He's a first-round draft pick, and we haven't seen enough from him quite yet either. And that's what the Green Bay Packers are struggling at. They're struggling on the offensive line right now, and it's unfortunate based off the investment.
This from Derwin on the Carbless Talking text line. Number one, we don't want Arch Manning. I don't want him either.
Yeah, I don't know what all. I mean, he played well on Saturday. But
he's been not that impressive,
yeah,
and
he's still young.
And also, do you want the Manning circus in Green Bay, where there's no? It wouldn't work here. Let's just be honest. And number two, Love has not proven himself to be a franchise quarterback. The front office was in a pickle, so they gave him a contract. They didn't know what else to do. He hasn't proven anything yet. I watched the All-22 from Sunday's game, and he missed quite a lot.
Cool. He missed some throws. I wouldn't say quite a lot. I think not even missed throws. I think he missed open guys.
Yes, I think that was the first play that he missed Musgrave over the middle.
Yeah, just missed not throwing the ball, not recognizing them open, right?
Yes, but again, part of that is the offense is run it through Matt LaFleur's system. First read, second read, third read. There's not as much intention to get specific guys the football, which we will address at one point here because Matt LaFleur talked today, or it was yesterday to the media, today with the media, and Matt LaFleur mentioned one Matthew Golden. Jason Wilde is scheduled for 3:45. Is that correct? You don't like talking anymore. You just like hitting buttons to talk for you. How you doing? Pow!
Oh, that's good.
That's really good, Strofe. You're like Bumblebee in Transformers. He can't talk, so he has to use sounds to describe how he's feeling.
I know that's his favorite movie, though.
Yes, Megan Fox Transformers is a young Alex Strofe's favorite dream. More next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Hey, Gabe, also, did you call us idiots?
Yeah, it's exactly what I called you. Yes.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Starting off with some delays along southbound 43, just south of Capitol Drive, heading down towards North Avenue. Westbound 94, a bit of a heavy ride as you're making your way from about 27th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. More delays then from Moreland Road all the way to Brookfield Road. Eastbound 94, you're seeing delays from just before 84th Street to Hawley Road. And another pocket of heavy traffic on 894 southbound from Oklahoma Avenue down into the Hale. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, chance of showers, gusty winds, a low of 46. Tomorrow, chance for early showers, becoming mostly sunny, a high of 60. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Goldsmiths are essential to running a jewelry store, but they're extremely hard to find.
Goldsmiths can repair jewelry, set diamonds, resize rings, and create beautiful, one-of-a-kind pieces of custom jewelry.
Most jewelry stores do not have an in-house goldsmith.
But Kessler's has 18 wonderful goldsmiths working in our 9 Kessler stores.
The average Kessler's goldsmith has more than 15 years of full-time experience.
And that's not counting all the apprentice goldsmiths and jewelry designers.
Our goldsmiths repair a lot of jewelry that we did not sell.
Bring us your broken jewelry and we'll bring it back to life.
When you see a woman with an extremely attractive, very distinctive engagement ring,
you can safely assume that it's a custom-designed, one-of-a-kind ring made by the goldsmiths at Kessler's.
When your relationship is special, you need a special engagement ring.
If you want something that's breathtakingly one-of-a-kind,
come to Kessler's.
For the location of the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
And ESPN Radio Extra Point with Evan Cohen.
Aaron Glenn got a contract extension yesterday. Not in dollars, not in years. But what happened yesterday was Aaron Glenn got a contract extension. For all those people that thought he was going to get canned after year one, or maybe within year one if they didn't win a game, what happened yesterday was they said, you're wrong about that. Not only is he getting this year, he's going to get next year, and he's going to get the year after. He went from maybe 1 year to at least 3 years in one day yesterday. Because what they said, and I think this is the right thing to do if you're going to hire a man like Aaron Glenn, who's going to try to be a culture builder over the course of time. There are no preconceived notions anymore. There's no, in the past we did this or it didn't work out. No.
Yet today is the first day of the Aaron Glenn regime. Let's be real clear about that. It's not Aaron Rodgers. It's not Quinnen Williams. It's not Sauce Gardner. Today is the first day of the Aaron Glenn regime.
Hey, it's Desmond Howard. You want to win the weekend? It all starts with the tailgate. And for me, that means Kingsford Charcoal.
They've been bringing the flavor, the smoke, and the heat since 1920. No wonder they're still the gold standard of grilling. So fire it up, feed your crew, and let the smoke do the talking. Kingsford, the king of the tailgate. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, no Bradley Nortman. Alex Strofe is in a food coma running the show. How was your lunch? Oh, you're really into this bit now where you're not actually going to speak into the microphone. You're just going to hit the hotkeys.
What?
Do we have enough that if I had a conversation with you that you wouldn't have to talk?
You're a good producer.
No,
we don't.
No, we don't.
Those little small clips. Look at him trying to rub his face.
Yeah, he's like, can I do this? Can I do this?
There's not.
Can you do it? Oh, okay. So is that yes? We know what no is. Are you moody?
I love my girl, but I ain't spending $3 on her.
You just gonna hit that one over and over? You got a question for him?
This is stupid, Strofe. Well, you don't have enough. You're going to just do powerful.
You douche.
Yeah. Your daddy. Douche. We're going to sue your ass. You know what?
He might have enough.
He got me with that one. I can't lie. Because what I said was a little
That's
douchey.
football. That's football.
You got me with that one. But you can't keep going, man. You can't. I don't want to.
What's your favorite?
Money don't make money.
What's your favorite back there?
Oh, that's a tough question.
Bona fide scrub. He can't play.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Banger, banger, banger.
We have a lot to work with. We just got schooled by the producer. All right, enough with this. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, no Brad.
He's very upset.
Enough.
I love Lexi. Good to hear from Brad.
Yeah, good to hear from Brad.
That wasn't Brad. That was Chad.
That was Chad Nortman.
I'm sorry that I don't want to touch Ben's Peter. Still true to this day.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Who the hell gives a whether Ben Brust is?
That's pretty good, too.
Yeah, you are a villain.
Antetokounmpo forever.
How is he doing?
Yeah, that's
Where's Tyrone?
Where's Tyrone? Colin Tyrone, Colin Leroy.
I haven't heard from Tyrone in a while.
I do get worried when fans disappear.
Yeah.
You know what? That's something we don't talk about around here. I also get really worried. Like, there are fans who used to call every day, and then I just never hear from them again. And sometimes I find myself wondering,
are they alive or dead? Well, that's where my head goes.
Well, I mean,
or maybe their lifestyle just changed, so maybe they're not driving between 2 and 5 anymore.
Yeah, but you can watch on YouTube. You can stream on the ESPN Wisconsin app. It's all accessible. Podcasts. So I guess if you're on podcast, you can't call in.
The older some of these fans
Good
are.
point, Ben.
I do get concerned. I'm concerned about Tyrone.
If he's dead or alive?
Just a little bit. I mean, the Packers have won a lot of games. There's A lot of positivity be had.
Scott chimes in. I heard Asante Samuel Jr. was in town today. Any news about them signing him before he visits the Vikings scheduled for tomorrow? Scott in Racine. He's got like 4 more visits.
Yeah, so
scheduled.
he's going to drag this out. So I would not anticipate Asante Samuel Jr. to sign with the team for about a week.
Do you think the Packers, who are the most cautious when it comes to injuries, would sign someone after a spinal fusion?
I mean,
I know he's been cleared by the NFL.
Well, hold on, because I think the answer is yes and no, and I think that the clearance of the NFL is fine, or his medical team. The Packers have an incredibly conservative medical staff. Mm-hmm. So when he's in town today, they're running him through a workout for obvious football purposes, but also from a medical perspective, and there's a physical involved with signing a contract, et cetera. So if he is to wind up a member of the Packers, which I'd probably put it at like 20%. 25%.
Oh, that's high.
Yeah, but I think when you look at the teams he's visiting with,
they're a rolled ankle away from Bo Belton out there.
That's very true.
And the other thing to consider too, Kyle, is if you're him, right? Like you are likely signing what is a 1-year veteran minimum contract, and you want to prove yourself. So you want to wind up in a situation where A, you can win, because who doesn't like to win, and B, you're going to be able to contribute. So when you look at the depth charts of the teams interested, which one gives him the best opportunity to win and compete? Green Bay should be close to the top of that list if I was a guessing man.
Yeah. I think, and the biggest thing, Green Bay should be on the top of that list. And I'm happy of the fact that they actually reached out and they recognize that they do have a very big problem there at the cornerback position. Beyond being one injury away, it's the fact that you just right now you don't even have any top tier guys.
I guess when you say that, my problem goes well beyond the fact that you're doing this now. And we all recognize this could be a problem before the season.
They invested in a defensive line, Ben. And early on, again, really early on, we thought maybe a pass rush would be able to, neutralize the lack thereof.
Yeah, to a certain degree.
It's not even that, though. It's more so they had confidence in their top 3. And we are to a point about midway through the season where you can't have confidence in your top 3.
And they signed Nate Hobbs. They gave Nate Hobbs a
$12
$48
million
million. Yeah, so
$12 million a year, and he got benched.
And so that's a problem. But every swing you take, you ain't going to hit. And it looks like the Green Bay Packers didn't hit, so I appreciate Goody actually acknowledging that.
The good news I would say is this, though, is that Brian Gutekunst has a good track record of what this would be, which would be a low-risk, high-reward move. So when I say that, I think of like the following guys that he has taken.
I've heard you mention a couple of these.
Flyers on. Yeah, so I have 5 names that I think of. Really 3 of them, but the other 2 are just fun throwbacks. Rasul Douglas is the obvious one at that position. Right, he signs him off the Cardinals practice squad.
Yeah, but wasn't that before the season?
No, that was during the season. Right?
I think it was like week 2.
Because I know Devondre Campbell.
That is the next name on my list.
He was before the season.
He was, but that was a $2 million contract who went to an All-Pro.
I know. The idea of finding that.
Again, not in the middle of the season. The next 2 names are in the middle of the season, though. But Keyshawn Nixon, another flyer that has become their top corner.
That we're just saying you can't trust.
Well, I think it's more so Nate Hobbs than anybody that you can trust.
But also the fact that he's talking about guys that we had. If Keyshawn Nixon wasn't your number 1 corner, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
2020 season, they made the NFC Championship game. 2 guys they signed in season that ended up contributing both in that game but also throughout the playoff run. Jared Valdir was an offensive swing tackle.
Oh, yeah.
That they signed off the street. He played like a bunch of games. And then Swervin Irvin, remember him?
Yes, Matt LaFleur would have a hissy fit if he was out because he couldn't run his offense because Swervin Irvin, where's he coming across in motion?
But also he fixed their punt return game, which was atrocious that year.
And this year isn't?
Maybe
Romeo Doubs takes 2 steps back when he catches the ball before he goes forward.
Well, what I'm saying is
that
maybe
big-ass guardian cap.
Maybe they need to sign Swervin Irvin.
Do you think the reason why Keyshawn Nixon isn't back there is because they understood they had a depth problem at corner?
Yes. But also, they were making him the centerpiece of their corner room.
Because I'm going to just tell you this right now. Romeo Doubs ain't it. He can catch the ball, but he ain't going nowhere.
We're going to get to Jason Wilde on the other side. AJ in Baltimore, I don't know what you're referencing here, but this is the first text I've gotten from you today. You're Kyle's dog. Ho, 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 ho. Love to hear your voice again. I want approval from you, Strofe. Look at AJ's text. Is he allowed to say this about Brad Nortman?
If you say it's in reference to the movie, I'll allow it.
then that's a no.
Well,
you ever seen a Steve Carell movie?
He gets his chest hair
waxed. Brad is being referenced as that by AJ.
Well,
Do you think that's a fair reference?
I know he ain't that. He had a whole baby.
He got a whole. I love when Kyle says a whole. He doesn't say he's got a baby. He's got a whole baby. Jason Wilde next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
Homer. This might be the dumbest thing that he has to have said in his career.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
From the biggest stars to the greatest moments. Behind the Bucks is Bucks history, like you've never heard it before. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
My husband's an animal in bed.
Well, you know.
Not in the fun way. Think warthog. With a chainsaw.
Snoring and sleep apnea affect over 90 million people, and 1 out of 4 couples sleep in separate rooms. Advent can help. We've been Milwaukee's one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care under one roof. Advent's unique approach can help you breathe and sleep better, and many avoid a CPAP. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
Hey, the only animal you want in your bed is your dog.
Advent. Sleep better. Sleep together. Learn how you can improve your life at adventknows.com.
UW Credit Union presents the Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org.
With your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, I'm Will Summers. This week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week honors go to Homestead Junior quarterback Lee Zortman, who led the Highlanders to a thrilling 27-20 win over West Bend West to clinch the North Shore Conference title. Zortman rushed 13 times for 139 yards and 2 touchdowns, including a 54-yard sprint to the end zone early in the first quarter, but his biggest moment came late, engineering a 10-play, 54-yard drive and finishing it himself with a 1-yard game-winning score with just a minute and 38 seconds remaining. With the win, Homestead maintained a perfect 9-0 overall record and a 7-0 conference record. Congratulations to this week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, Homestead High School's Lee Zortman.
Change your grocery game plan to locally owned Century Foods, home of the best meat, freshest produce, and tastiest treats. Now through Wednesday, save on 11 to 32 ounce or 10 count selected varieties Starbucks coffee, $8.49. 32 ounce selected varieties International Delight Creamer, 2 for $7. 52 ounce selected varieties Florida's Natural Orange Juice, $3.99. 9.25 to 10.3 ounce selected varieties Healthy Choice Meals, 2 for $5.
I am starving.
Oh no, never walk into a Century when you're hungry.
Unless it's free sample day. Ooh, wow, pizza, yes. I'd love to try that one.
My husband thinks he can make a meal out of grocery store samples.
Need to wash this down. I think I see someone handing out samples in the liquor department.
Geez, can we focus on our list?
What's this?
It says you can win 2 tickets to Green Bay's home game against Chicago on December 7th.
Or autographed footballs, or a 4-pack of Green Bay Hall of Fame tickets.
You have to enter through Century's Facebook or Instagram.
I'll be entering this on my phone in the deli next to that cheese sample station.
Enter by November 12th.
Sharon needed legal help. She needed Gruber Law Offices.
When I think about Gruber Law Office, I think about how they took care of me, how they make sure that you get what you're supposed to get. Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all. I will always trust one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
They are the best. I'm very happy.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I'm going to enunciate the way I normally would as a nerdy fellow that I am.
Three-time Wisconsin Sports Writer of the Year.
You know, you should be confident. You should be feeling yourself.
Holding everybody accountable.
I'm not saying you should be necessarily mad at him, but he bears some responsibility.
Jason Wilde is on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Yeah, I don't want to do this for 3 more hours either, so we're good then.
Join Jason Wilde next summer and explore the British landscapes in England, Scotland, and Wales. Text travel to 800-990-3776 or visit ESPNMilwaukeeTravel.com for full details.
Tell me now, do you want it? 'Cause these dancing feet don't cry to the rhythm they cry for you. And every Saturday night that you ain't keep my
Some news to get to real quick. It's, I don't even qualify this as breaking news.
It's breaking to me.
But the tea leaves were heading this way, and we all talked about it. But sure, it's breaking news. Hit it.
Oh, baby. Now this is some breaking news.
Wisconsin's coach Luke Fickell will return to coach the Badgers in 2026. Athletic director Chris McIntosh tells ESPN the move comes with significant increase in financial investment. We'll get to that in a second. We welcome in Jason Wilde of Wilde and Tausch, 9 to noon across these very stations. Jason, what's going on?
That's definitely breaking news.
It is.
That was disappointing news.
Yeah, I think I was in denial.
Yeah, I would also say it's newsworthy that they felt this was necessary, right? Like, by the way, and I don't want to be, Mr. Negativity here, but you make this announcement and then they lose their final 4 games. Do you think this announcement makes that any better?
No. And what you had said is a possibility.
I just don't understand the
timing.
I expected Luke Fickell to be back. This is like me announcing that I'll be on Wilde and Tausch tomorrow. I mean, God willing, if the creek don't rise. But I don't get it. I don't understand what the thought process is for Mac to not only make this announcement, but make the announcement when he's making it. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But again, I'm sure there's more details that we'll find out, and I probably still won't understand it, but I'll give him the opportunity to explain, because I don't understand this. This doesn't, again, if I don't think you ever want to paint yourself into any sort of corners of any kind, and you've already given him a vote of confidence. I just don't understand the thought process. So, great. They're bringing back Luke Fickell. They could have announced that they don't have enough money to pay his buyout, or they don't want to spend that much money on a buyout. They'd rather invest the buyout money in NIL, whatever it might be. I look forward to him explaining his thought process on this.
I guess, Jason, one of the main things that I've been frustrated with when I see this whole process play out is there's been a big push after the letter to Badger Nation that Chris McIntosh put out about this increase in financial investment, right? And you put it great about how, maybe they want to use that buyout money to invest in the program. But what in 3 years would fans be excited about in investing in something that has literally gone so far down? It's just a weird concept. If you're investing more money than you ever had in a head coach with how much they're paying him, shouldn't that have been part of the plan to make sure that they have investment in the program beyond just hiring a coach in the world we live in today in college athletics?
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm certainly not in a financial position to be donating to pay athletes. That's not something.
Say you were.
My donations. No, I was just going to say my donations go to the Carbone Cancer Center and the Tom Mulhern Scholarship for Sports Journalism, those types of things. But hey, just because I'm not willing to pay for guys' NIL money doesn't mean I don't want the Badgers to be good. As an alumnus, I want them to be good. Now, personally, this all comes back to you. I blame you for getting Paul Christ fired. Things could be so different if it weren't for you.
Did I
make it a job at Oregon State?
Am I Chris McIntosh? Did I make the decision?
No, and I don't really blame you, but I don't like. This is my problem with college athletics, and I'm aware I didn't live under a rock when I was a kid or when I was in college, that there was all kinds of under-the-table scheming and illegal payments, and I always like to joke that what's the movie with Blue Chips with Shaq and Penny Hardaway and Matt Nover, which is so weird.
Star-studded until it wasn't.
Yeah, that's not fictional. That's a documentary because there's all kinds of shady stuff. I get it. But like the world they've created in college sports, I don't like it at all. And I hope at some point we can figure out a way to, and then they'll just cheat and circumvent it a different way like they did in the old days. But like, I just don't think you should be able to buy your way into the national championship conversation. I just don't. And so, Wisconsin is obviously, we're going to throw a bunch of money at a football program, because it is the doorstep to your university, and I don't like what you have to do to compete in today's college football landscape. So I don't blame them for not knowing how to handle it. They're not the only school that struggled to figure out, and find their footing. But this specific announcement, I don't know. Does that help recruits? I don't understand what it does, other than you're going to get a bunch of people that aren't going to be happy to hear this. That's what you're going to get today.
That'll be me after we get done here.
I'm in shock. I'm just completely upset, but I do want to hear a little bit about the Green Bay Packers from you, Jason. And Jason, Matt LaFleur kind of mentioned that it's a matter of time before Matthew Golden breaks out. Is he foreshadowing maybe a little bit more involvement in the offense coming up here soon?
Also, doesn't he have control over making that happen?
Yeah, I mean, look, he hasn't gotten a ton of opportunities. He left the game on Sunday against the Panthers early with that shoulder injury. Obviously, there are now more ops, as those guys like to say, to go around, largely because they won't be going to Tucker Kraft. I don't think Josh Wiley is going to get a ton of targets as the new number 3 tight end. But look, they have to. You play to your strengths, and their strengths, if their offensive line can block the right people, are Josh Jacobs is a really good running back, and they have so many wide receivers are coming out of their ears, and that doesn't even include Jaden Reed, who's not back yet from his broken collarbone. But Wicks practiced today. They've got all kinds of wide receivers. So play to your strengths. Run a bunch of, either 4 wides with 1 back or 3 wides, Luke Musgrave and a back. That's what they ran mostly, is 11 personnel in the game on Sunday, and have your quarterback deal the ball quickly. I mean, there was a time when they used to run, they called it Big Five here, when they ran 5 wide receivers, and Rodgers loved it because he could process quickly enough, and I think Jordan's capable of doing this, to go through his progressions quickly and just deal the ball quickly. So it protected you from, the pass rush getting home because the ball was gone before they could. And Mike McCarthy's philosophy was our 3rd, 4th, and 5th receivers are undeniably going to be better than your 3rd, 4th, and 5th cover guys. So we'll see if they have that as part of their plan.
Well, Jason, we appreciate you joining us. Sorry, a lot of our conversation took place on the breaking news.
Had to be. Yeah, I thought it was going to come out a little bit later today, so unfortunately,
come out later today. You knew this was coming.
I had heard some rumblings. Yes,
he's in the journalist world.
I'm glad I didn't hear the rumblings earlier today because that would have ruined my day. My day has been ruined now.
So it's just room for less time.
Got an hour left of the show.
Yeah. I only have an hour to get it out. Not 3 hours.
Jim, Matt, and Molly, and Madison will be taking the reins and talking about this. You got Corey and Wally and Beaver Dam. And Jason, thank you for your time. Take care.
All right, guys. Take care. Be good.
There it is. And we will be back in 2 minutes. I'm not going to lie. I'm hot. I'm hot. What the hell is going on? Fickle's back? It's ridiculous.
KBN's the show that never ends.
Well, we've got slowdowns along southbound 43, kicking in around Good Hope Road down towards Bender Road, back on the brakes just south of Keefe down towards Locust, and again from Fond du Lac Avenue down through the Marquette. On westbound 94, you're seeing delays from 25th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. On the eastbound side, we got delays from just before 84th Street to about Hawley Road. And the bypass, seeing delays out of the Zoo interchange all the way down to Lincoln, and then back on the brakes from about Beloit Road down towards the Hale interchange. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Chance of showers, gusty winds, a low of 46. Tomorrow, chance for early showers, becoming mostly sunny, a high of 60. Weather is brought to you by Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center in Waukesha. Play over 2,000 courses, including that famous one with the green jackets. Book your bay at wisconsinindoorgolfcenter.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
You want in on the autumn action at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee? Of course you do. With $300,000 in prizes, who wouldn't? November 1st through the 20th, play with your rewards card for entries. Thursdays, pick your win from a prize board. At the end of the night, all leftover prizes go to one winner in a jackpot drawing. Autumn action. It's going down at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
The holidays are the perfect time to thank the people who make your business shine. At Alpha Custom Apparel, we help you create custom gifts and branded apparel that show true appreciation. Whether it's polished polos for your sales team, cozy quarter zips for employees, or thoughtful giveaways for your best clients. We make it easy with fast turnaround, creative options, and Midwest service you can count on. This season, give gifts that build pride and strengthen relationships long after the holidays are over. Visit alphacustomapparel.com and start your holiday gifting today.
Hey, this is Brad Nortman from KBN. Tune in to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman every day from 2 to 5. WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN. All right, let's get to it.
How could you even have energy?
I had to muster up the energy, and then we had to get to it.
The breaking news has hit the internet. Wisconsin coach Luke Fickell will return to the Badgers in 2026. Athletic director Chris McIntosh tells ESPN, the move comes with significant increase in financial investment. I'm Ben Brust next to Kyle Wallace. No Brad Nortman. Strove's running the show. My heart is racing out of my chest. I am having a hard time processing that this could be a decision that's made. And as Jason Wilde just joined us and talked with us a little bit, how right now you want to come out to a fan base that is losing faith by the second with 4 games left. Washington this week, who's ranked 24th favorite at Camp Randall. Indiana on the road next week, who's going to beat you by 30-plus easily. Illinois, we've seen what Bielema's done at Illinois, good enough to come into Camp Randall and beat you. And then Minnesota. They haven't won a Big Ten game this season.
No. They haven't won a Big Ten game since October 19th of 2024. Joe Biden was the damn president.
So
garbage. This is unbelievable.
It's disgusting. Like, the idea that with 4 games left, you're going to tell Badger fans that you're bringing back the coach that has brought you to the lowest of lows since the Don Morton era is a slap in the face. Badger fans have a pulse. Badger fans have seen success to a degree where everyone in their brain knows that this is unacceptable. Saturdays don't even exist anymore. They don't. The athletic department is losing money because of the football program, the city of Madison is, and the state of Wisconsin is, because Saturdays don't mean anything. And then you're going to make a statement with 4 games left in the season that Luke Fickell's your coach in 2026. This is the lowest of lows in 35 years. And you want to make a statement showing support to the person who's brought you to this lowest of lows? It's sickening. It's sickening. It disgusts me because it's a slap in the face to Badger fans, and I truly mean that. It is a slap in the face to Badger fans to say we're going to invest money into the program, to the coach that's brought us to the depths of the sea. It's dark in the ocean, down in the ocean where you can't see. It's scary down there. That's where the football program is right now.
The football program is bad, and when I talk about bad,
the leadership is bad.
No, everything is bad. McIntosh is basically putting his name on this, so I hope Chris McIntosh understands.
He's tripled down. He's quadrupled down. Why the statement right now? Let the 4 games play out. What do you think recruits are now going to be like? You know what? Or transfer portal kids are going to be like, sign me up for this program. Luke Fickell's coming back. I got confidence that I can go transfer the Badgers. That coach is going to take me some places.
Again, I don't know everything about NIL, but Wisconsin has to understand that it's beyond just having money, right? People want to go to a place where they can get money and also compete. And the Wisconsin Badgers have not shown the ability during the first 3 years of Luke Fickell being the coach to compete. If you think just throwing $1 million at a quarterback when he's going to have $1 million offers other places, what sets you apart? Usually your coach, you're ascending. I always talk about Indiana simply because Indiana was able to win last year, which allowed for them to get more money in the NIL fund, but also convince more people that they can be successful. And when I look at this Wisconsin Badger football program, you have coaches across the state of Wisconsin. Yeah, Brad talked about, these are the rumblings. Well, the Journal-Sentinel actually did some research, and they contacted some coaches, and most of the coaches had a mixed or negative perception of the Wisconsin Badger football program when it comes to recruiting. If you cannot win in Wisconsin, as in win the recruiting battles in Wisconsin, you have lost a pipeline that you need to build the foundation of success. There was a wall built around Wisconsin under Barry Alvarez, and every coach after him was able to sustain that wall. It has completely fallen and has crumbled under the eye of Luke Fickell, and somehow Chris McIntosh thinks that is okay. When you look at this football team, you look at the offense, the Wisconsin Badgers with their rankings on the offensive side of the football when it comes to the quarterback play, they rank 100th or lower in passing efficiency, 128th, passing offense 125, completion percentage 115, and passing yards 102. What about
Forget the passing, the run game sucks too.
But what I'm saying is, what about the performance of Luke Fickell as a coach has made you believe that Luke Fickell can lead? And beyond that, there have not been many players that have left Wisconsin or graduated from Wisconsin who are praising him. When you talk about some of the top guys like Braylon Allen has nothing positive to say about Luke Fickell. There's other guys that have nothing good to say about Luke Fickell. The fact that Luke Fickell ain't even showing up to events with alumni from classes and programs that were championship
Shoot, he's canceled
programs.
Events across the state.
So the problem I have with this is that you're dumping and throwing money, what you think is good money, at a problem. Why as a kid? Okay, because I get it. Some of these kids are just going to go for the biggest dollar. But Wisconsin has not proven, this coaching staff has not proven they can develop anybody. Show me somebody they have developed into a star.
This decision to say that Luke Fickell is coming back as the head coach in 2026 in the middle of the season has now set the program back even further, because now you have the rest of this year to suck, and then you are going to suck next year, because everybody in their right mind knows that with what has been laid as a foundation as a head coach and as a program and what they've done from recruiting, from portal, belief in the program, alumni of the program are talking about Fickell and how there's no connection there. He has done everything to alienate himself from the fans. Nobody identifies with Luke Fickell. There's no belief in the guy leading the team. And now Chris McIntosh is putting his stamp next to Luke Fickell beyond this season already. You want to crush souls and crush opportunity for ticket sales and revenue for next year already? You want to do that right now?
You're donating.
But if you're trying to tell me that because you think bringing Luke Fickell back right now in 2026 will help you get guys because they know he's going to be there. Who in their right mind would want to come to Wisconsin?
You got kids who are decommitting from Wisconsin, not because, I'm not getting enough money. It's because the team sucks.
Saturdays suck. They've been ruined. They were ruined this year, and now they're already ruined next year. And here's what the only thing I would say is I hope I'm wrong because I hate this. I've said this many times. They broke me. I hate this. I hate that Saturdays don't mean anything. I don't want to go because it's not the same experience. But if it works, great. But there is a 1% chance that this whole thing works. It's just setting the program back further with the same guy that's drug us all the way down here.
Ben, they're selling money. That's what it comes to. The problem is that the Wisconsin athletic program does not understand is that people sell a vision. Right? When teams hire new coaches, the new coaches comes in and they sell a vision of what the program can be. When you already have a proof of concept what has failed you, you're not selling that. Again, money is not going to solve this when your coach cannot develop any players, when your coach is not a very good coach at coaching the football team, and he can't identify
what is he good at?
Very well. He's not good at anything.
And I'm genuinely asking. I'm not trying to be a troll. If somebody could tell me one thing that he is good at.
Losing. And I'm not even joking.
I know.
He's losing. And last year I got mad, right? And maybe people thought I was a little bit early on this. Last year, what I was fed up with is not the performance overall for the season because that team competed against Penn State. They competed against Oregon. It's the fact that they competed against top 25 teams and went and got their butts beat by Nebraska, by Minnesota, and Iowa. That told me everything I needed to know about that program is that the W on that helmet was about pride. The guys before that played for pride. They played for Wisconsin. Right now, they don't have that. And by thinking you can just throw money at okay players, subpar players, maybe above average players, and try to
Can't wait for the next Grambling State transfer to change the program next year.
Even if you get talented guys that come in here, you don't have the coach that has the ability to bring a unit together and get the most out of them. He has not been able to get the most out of these guys. They are getting their asses whooped every single week. When we saw them play against Oregon, we were happy that they were within 14 points at halftime. We made a whole bet about how many points they were going to score, and they scored 7, and we were surprised. The Badger football team scored 7 points in 12 quarters. Let that sink in. A team that dropped 70 on a team in a Big Ten championship has regressed to the point where they can only score 7 in Big Ten play. It is pathetic. It is awful. Maryland has one win in Big Ten play, and guess who's again?
And they smoked you at your own place.
You are the worst team in the Big Ten, and you lucky Luke Fickell, and you lucky Chris McIntosh that you don't have to play Michigan State and that you don't have to play Purdue, or you'll be even more salty about how terrible this program is. You have destroyed our football program, Luke Fickell, and Chris McIntosh, you're allowing it to happen. So guess what? A year from now, Chris McIntosh, pack your bags too, because y'all both can get the hell up out of there.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe running the show.
I'm eating because I get stressed.
I know
out,
you're doing the stress eating.
I eat when I get stressed.
Legit. Normally, I usually get mad at you for eating on air. You get the pass today. Strofe, we did a lot of. I wouldn't say yelling. I'd say passionately voicing our opinions.
I would say yelling and passionately voicing your opinions, yes.
Is it justified?
Anything that we said that's off base?
No, I think it reminds me of like when you ask somebody if they're mad, they're like, oh, everything's fine. I'm not mad. But everything's not really fine and they are mad. That's what this release is to me. This is an admission by Chris McIntosh, the athletic director of the University of Wisconsin, saying everything is going about as poorly as possible, but why else would I mean, this is a normal statement for November 6th.
I literally said that they hit the iceberg, that this was the Titanic and they hit the iceberg and they still think they're making it to New York. The Titanic is at the bottom of the ocean and everyone is either dead or rescued. And they're still trying to get to New York.
So I guess to use that analogy, it'd be like the captain of the Titanic saying, "Don't worry, everybody, the ship isn't sinking."
No, but the ship is already at the bottom of the ocean, and they're still trying to Now they got the rescue teams coming to try and get the Titanic from out of the ocean and put all the people that are in the water back in the ship to try and get it to New York.
You know what?
It's dead.
Yeah.
This is dead. Luke Fickell's era is dead. And they decided to bring him back for us to suffer another year in 2026.
And that's the most egregious thing about this. I'm with you, man. Is that we have to suffer through it. We have to suffer through it. You get 4 years to suck. I have never, because I'm a Wisconsin fan.
$24 million to put this program into the ground.
That's what it is. That's what it is. They're not going to be any better, regardless of how we perceive the schedule to be easier. We're talking about a 5 or 6 win team next year that has no hope. If a team wins 5 or 6 wins,
wait for the narrative when they win 5-6 games. We're heading in the right direction.
Yeah, you can't give somebody 4 or 5 years just to suck. And it's crazy to me that I see all these coaches getting fired for less. Oregon State fired their dang coach after less than 2 seasons. Why? Because they didn't like the direction the program was going. UCLA fired their coach. Why? Because they didn't like the direction the program was going. James Franklin took a team to the national semifinal less than a year ago. And what did they do? They fired him because they didn't like how the direction, the way that things were going. Wisconsin has to figure out, are we competing for championships? Or are we competing for bowl games? If you're competing for bowl games, then you know what? Fine. If that's what we want.
Sorry, I stopped listening when you talked about success happening under Luke Fickell.
If they were competing for bowl games, they could have saved a lot of money and kept Paul Chryst around here. I thought they were coming to, launch the program, right? I thought they were coming to compete for championships. All we're doing is competing for the bottom of the barrel of the Big Damn 10. We suck.
The Big Damn 10.
So if you don't see Matt, I'm telling you, when Jason Wilde was on, I couldn't even. I had to lock in. I had to refocus, lock in, and write down a question for Jason because I was just in disbelief. I'm telling you, this ruined my day. This is just bad. As a fan, this is bad. I want more. We grew up, Ben. You became a Badger football fan because you went to the university.
It changed
your college experience and everything.
It changed my life. I didn't experience anything like that when I grew up. But when Saturday came, it was the best day in the fall to start the season. You had the great weather games. You'd tailgate. You'd play beer pong. You'd walk down Dayton Street. You'd go through the arches. You get to your seats. We'd go to 1 or 2 games. And if we had practice and we were in the season, we wouldn't go to the games. But you know what we do? We'd sit down all together and watch the games because it meant something. It was part of a culture. It was part of an identity of being a true school that had something to be proud of. In football, in basketball, and yes, there are other sports that are great, but this is a part of the identity of the state, is football. The Packers are the Packers. Wisconsin football, since Barry Alvarez took over, has been a part of the identity and culture of this state. And now they are literally slapping us in the face by giving us no hope beyond this year.
Well, something you can't get hope with is with windows. Listen, at my house, I love my Universal Windows Direct windows. Jamie Shea came to the crib. He gave me and baby girl a great consultation. He let us know all the different windows options that they have, but more importantly, he didn't try to upsell me. He gave me the one that works best for my home. I love I have the window that you can lift up, but then also the top you can bring it on down. That's how cool my window is with Universal Windows Direct. But what I loved about it even more is I got buy 2, get 2 free. Yep, I bought 6 windows, right? So I bought 3 windows and I got 3 free. And you can have that exact same experience just like me. And the deal gets even better. Right now you get 36 months of 0% financing, and on top of that, a $500 bonus off your next project. And Universal Windows Direct doesn't just deliver with great products. They make the whole process so easy. From the free in-home estimate to the professional installation, you are in great hands. Call 414-410-2000. That's 414-410-2000, or visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free in-home estimate. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Energy savings, comfort, and serious value. I'm telling y'all, like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
800-990-3776. Luke Fickell is going to be brought back no matter what for the 2026 season. Give us your calls, give us your texts. We'll get to you. I'm legitimately sweating and pissed off. This sucks. 800-990-3776. Knife stab with a twist. That's what it feels like next.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
Call me daddy.
That just sounds.
It's just yeah.
Like call me
cut
daddy
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound on 41, still kind of a heavy ride from the county line past Good Hope Road and then all the way down towards Capitol Drive. Northbound's backed up from Mayfair Road up past Burleigh and then a little bit more heading up towards Hampton. Southbound 43 also slowing from Good Hope Road down to Bender Road and then again from Capitol Drive down through the Marquette interchange with the northbound side of 43 backing up from Kilbourne all the way up towards North Avenue. And we've got eastbound 94 still backing up out of the Zoo interchange to the construction zone at Hawley Road. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, chance of showers, gusty winds, a low of 46. Tomorrow, chance for early showers, becoming mostly sunny, a high of 60. Weather is brought to you by National Liquor Mart at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirit deals in town. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Ready to watch the Packers like a VIP? Cousins Subs put you in the center of it all on the 50-yard line in plush recliner seats, complete with personal TVs and your favorites delivered from Cousins Subs. 2 pairs of fans are selected before each regular season home game to enjoy this one-of-a-kind experience. Enter daily to win the best seats in the house, only from Cousins Subs. Cousins Subs. We believe in better. See rules and eligibility for details.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
In football, what does every great team start with?
A strong defense. Same's true in business.
Defense against what?
Cyber threats. That's why companies use Trend Micro.
What do they actually protect?
Your network, your data, your people, from ransomware, phishing, and more.
So it's not just antivirus?
Not at all. Trend Micro has a full defensive playbook trusted worldwide for over 35 years.
Sounds like the kind of defense every business needs.
Exactly. Don't get blindsided. Go to trendmicro.com and see how enterprise security is done right.
The Previent Law Firm wanted to streamline their document printing. The firm's office manager, Chris Wilms.
And then I sat down with our rep, and he helped us find a better solution that would be cost-effective.
James Imaging Systems Managed Print Services Program. All your print technology bundled under one program that includes parts, supplies, and service, all for one low cost per print.
Right, a better solution to help us save money over the long term.
And there's flexibility should your business needs change.
Yes, so that again is where we get the value of our money to readjust it, to go and update our contracts.
Chris, sounds like you might be willing to recommend managed print services from James Imaging Systems to other businesses.
Oh, I definitely would tell them James Imaging.
James Imaging Systems, managed print services, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation. Call 262-781-7700. 262-781-7700. James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
There's nothing like Milwaukee Bucks basketball at Fiserv Forum. The dunks, the defense, the roar of 17,000 fans. It's even better when you're with friends or family. From jaw-dropping plays to buzzer-beating threes, every game is packed with unforgettable moments that you'll get to share together. So gather your crew and get your single game tickets today at bucks.com/single. That's bucks.com/single.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Better football hasn't even played a game in 10, 11 days, and they've already found a way to make me even more mad. Who knew it was possible?
I'm running these, the 0.66 miles I run is going to be some angry miles. Going to be some heavy feet pounding.
Chris McIntosh is bringing back Luke Fickell in 2026 with a significant investment into the program for ESPN and Pete Thamel. We can hear from Chris McIntosh as he sits down with Jesse Temple as part of the Badger Connect. I don't know what he says, but I'm all ears to hear the lies that are going to be coming out.
I think, the priority for me is to continue to grow the program in a way that puts us in a position to achieve those expectations. That comes in many forms. It's not limited to wins and losses. There are so many factors that contribute to that, and that's where my priority is. I think, just to reiterate, I am excited about where the program can go. There is a tremendous amount of work that needs to be done. It will not be easy. It will require all of us. This is why I'm so grateful for the support that Chancellor Mnuchin has given us. The level of alignment that we have right now is at a level that I've not experienced here in my time at Wisconsin.
Shut it off. Shut it off. Shut it off. It's a fluff piece. It is literally a fluff piece, and he can't even get his words out correctly. Stuttering at the beginning, wants to grow the program. It's not limited to wins and losses. A bunch of crap. He himself should know it's about wins and losses. He bled for the program.
Yeah, I when he said it wasn't about wins and losses, that's when he lost me. And I'm
Grow the program? It's been 3 years. 3 years, and it's gone lower than it has been since Don Morton. Yeah, you should be grateful the Chancellor doesn't have a brain and doesn't tell you to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, she doesn't care about football. She's gonna trust the people around her. But I mean, I
be kissing her feet too.
But what I remember when he hired Luke Fickell, it was all about elevating the program. When he fired Paul Chryst, it was all about trying to, get the program in a better position. He said, it's my role to have the position of the program always on my mind. We just reached a point today where I felt the right time to make a decision to fire Paul Chryst. It's not one I take lightly. It's an incredibly tough day, but I'm incredibly optimistic that today is the first day of the future of this program. Guess what? The future of this program is garbage. It's garbage. The future that you talked about back in 2022, 2023.
Selling us the same load of crap.
2022.
With 3 years later with worse results.
I hate when grown ass men let their egos get in the way of really building something special.
Do you think by growing it, you know how like when you plant a tree and the roots grow into the ground and they go further into the ground? I think that's what he meant by growing it.
I mean, look,
like what vegetables grow down?
What I will say is, I don't envy the position he's in, but he's also the person that got this program to this position with, again, we were all on board with the hire. But now the quadruple down is crazy.
No, it's a shame.
And if it's just to make sure that you are aligned with the Chancellor and sell her on a bunch of crap so you can keep your job, then that's not doing the program a service either.
No, what he's doing is, I'm telling you, he's putting his ego ahead of everything else. He fired Paul Chryst because he felt like losing to Illinois by a lot of points was disgraceful, and it was the program going backwards. Guess what, man? Chris McIntosh, you should check out the 3 games last year against Minnesota, Iowa, and Nebraska. You lost by the same amount or even more to those pathetic teams. Your football program can barely score any points, so I don't know what you talk about any growth. The only direction you are going is to, again, not making a bowl game for 3 straight years. This happened under your watch. Instead of doing the right thing and doing right by this football program that you helped build up as a player, that Barry Alvarez handed you the baton off, you are failing miserably. Instead of ejecting and jumping ship and saying, you know what, I got it wrong, I take that, right? It is my job to correct things. I made a mistake by hiring Luke Fickell. It did not work out. I'm going to find somebody else, and we're going to reinvest in this program. Who the hell wants to play for a loser? Luke Fickell, not as a human being, but as a coach of the Wisconsin Badgers, is a loser. That's what it is. Nobody wants to play for losers.
Brian and Lake Mills, you're up on the Carbless Talking text line.
Where do I go? 4 o'clock news dump. The same thing, he spat out the same thing that he did with his vote of confidence, except for saying that now he will be the coach, but there's this plan. He can't even articulate in a sit-down scripted interview the plan. How is anyone supposed to have confidence in the AD that's talking about this plan that he is helping develop when he can't even say it clearly to everyone. So
Brian, who the hell would let
McIntosh-
that video get out with that audio? Let's go take two here. I don't know if we should send this one out. Agree, disagree, sorry.
Not.
I thought you were going to play it.
Oh no, we can't. I mean,
No,
it's just, I don't know if we need to hear it again. It's just a bunch of blah 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 blah.
No, we don't. Just he needs to stay away from every other program at UW. Stay away from basketball, which I hope he is. I mean, you're going to see people that are not going to go to the game on Saturday because the weather is going to be crappy, but they also heard him say all that, and they're going to go, why am I investing my time to sit in the stands when I don't get it. I'm just waiting for Big Cat for his response to this. He's probably just laughing.
No,
JJ Watt on McAfee got asked.
He's crying.
And McAfee goes, what are you doing? Why don't you go and talk to the team? And then Watt goes, I did. It didn't work. Well, that's coaching. I get that he can't release who's going to be fired as the coaching staff, as the support staff, but talk about what the plan is. Are we going to hire a GM? Why has that not been posted?
It's a good point, Brian. Strove, how much time was left in the cut that you had with Chris McIntosh before I literally was going to barf?
10 seconds.
So was there any more? Is there anything worth?
I haven't listened to it.
All right. I'm gonna do my best to be a professional and listen to the entire clip with Chris McIntosh with the Badger Connect.
Yeah, I think the priority for me is to continue to grow the program in a way that puts us in a position to achieve those expectations. That comes in many forms. It's not limited to wins and losses. There are so many factors that contribute to that, and that's where my priority is. I think, just to reiterate, I am excited about where the program can go. There is a tremendous amount of work that needs to be done. It will not be easy. It will require all of us. This is why I'm so grateful for the support that Chancellor Mnuchin has given us. The level of alignment that we have right now is at a level that I've not experienced here in my time at Wisconsin. It will require our fans and our supporters and our donors to be part of it, but it's for those reasons that I'm optimistic about our chances.
Listen to the damn fans and donors. Listen to them. You think they want you to sit here and say, well, success isn't measured by, limited by wins. The hell it is. Well, yes, it is. If you win, everybody shows up. If you win, people open up their pocketbooks. People want to be part of winners.
But at this point, they're not winners. And the idea that somebody who's a donor and a fan and a supporter would see what they're seeing right now and listen to that and be like, oh, I can't wait to jump on board with that.
I agree with everything you guys are saying, but I think we're missing the ultimate point here. And listening to McIntosh has confirmed this to me, but this is what I figured when the release came out. We're broke. We are broke. We're broke.
We're the Michael Scott Paper Company.
So you're saying that he met with Chancellor Mnuchin?
They don't have money to fire him.
Uh-huh.
So instead of saying, all right, I think we could scrape the bottom of the barrel, but that means we're not. I mean, we're trying to start a clean slate. If we fire him, we're bringing a new head coach. We're going to have to start all over from a recruitment standpoint. We're going to have to pay new coaches. And then we got to pay players, but we don't really have the money to do that now. So if we fire him, we're definitely not going to have that money. So the best investment would be find a couple $1 million, keep him as the head coach, and just say we're going to fix it and hope to God it works. That's what's happening.
It's not a plan.
No.
So you saying Chancellor Mnuchin sat down with him and said, hey, yeah, so I mean.
So when you look at this spreadsheet, Mr. McIntosh, the red means, I think that's what happened.
The red means Badgers, not losses, Badgers.
So the red means you're broke. You're broke.
So what's your plan? How you going to raise this money?
I think they're broke. I think that's what's going on here.
Well, the University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Ted Kellner, don't do it. You've given too much to this program.
I don't know how you fire him, though. I'm
not saying
I don't
fire.
think that's legitimate.
I'm saying
no, they have money.
I'm saying
don't
give money to help this because it's just going to be an ROI that you're not used to. You didn't get to where you are by investing in something that is broken.
Okay, I didn't know if you were setting me up for something.
No, I'm just.
Or
I'm
you were being honest.
Well, here's the thing: is like, here's the thing: is like, Yeah, part of me is like, I want boosters and donors to give money to a program that I care about, but I'm also want to let them know, like, if you don't want to do it, I don't blame you.
No, this ain't a charity. This isn't a charity. Results get you.
This is a business now. This is what it is. College sports are a business.
Yeah. In Wisconsin, I know. I'm trying to find it. I know there was a whole bunch of reserves that they had.
Are you guys okay? I'm worried about it.
No,
Homer, am I okay? No, we are not okay.
Are you okay?
He doesn't care.
Of course I care. What do you mean? I got the same letter there that you do.
That is true, but I'm saying you all have always get on the mic if you're here.
You're just complaining to the wrong thing.
Yeah, I know what you're going to say. It's the chancellor.
Yes.
It's the chancellor.
Yes. Maybe
I know.
You should call Donna Shalala, and everybody should send her stuff. Barry Alvarez came here only because of one person.
She doesn't care about football, and that's not going to change.
Again, my understanding.
I hope she understands that if funding goes away because of football to the university as a whole, as a research institution and everything that got going on, that is not going to fuel itself without the level of support that you get from your athletics.
We don't know what she thinks. We know this.
What we do know is that whatever Chris McIntosh told her about keeping Luke Fickell next year is a load of crap. And she believed it.
I don't blame the chancellor. I blame the chancellor for not making the decision. I blame the chancellor for entrusting an athletic director to do his job. She clearly is saying, "Chris, what do you think it is?" Well, I'm going to trust you because you've been around the program a long time. I'm going to trust that if you think this is the right thing to do, I'm going to do that.
She also has a group of trustees. Again, other people you should be aware of. When they made this change years ago, they understood the need for an AD and an influence on the board of trustees for athletics. I don't know who that person is now.
Homer, you're not going anywhere, are you?
You mean like?
I'd love to keep you.
Sure.
Tell us about Citizens Bank.
Well, I might be upset about the Badgers, but I'm not upset about Citizens Bank. And you know what? You know when some things just feel right? Well, that's how it feels when you bank with Citizens Bank. From the moment you walk in or even just hop on their cool app, you feel like you're somewhere you actually belong. It's not just about having a checking account or mortgage rates. It's the way they know your name, remember your story, and genuinely care about what you are trying to do and what you are trying to build. That's why it's so important for you to find a local bank like Citizens Bank. They're invested in the community, and they're all about helping you move forward with tools that make banking easy and people that make it so personal. So if you're looking for a bank that feels more like a partner, I'm telling you, check out citizensbankwi.bank. That's citizensbankwi.bank. It's banking where you belong with Citizens Bank.
Luke Fickell's back in
Hold on.
2026.
I just want to apologize. I don't want anybody to ever think the leather sweater that I wear or don't wear that I have. The jacket. Actually, I got a jacket. Did you get a jacket?
I don't know where it is, but I got one.
But that's what you got. Is anywhere near yours. It
doesn't matter. I still value your opinion. You're a smart person.
You were a Badger. You played for the Badgers. You were a tennis player.
You also have knowledge that I don't have about the history.
I had. Yes, I think this is all about an understanding of the greatness of Donna Shalala because it's all about the chancellor and her view of the university, her view of the finances, her view of what people are telling you. Now, here's the problem, because this is what's different. There's so much nobody knows. We don't know how much money they've had, okay? It's not NIL money, it's just paying the players. All right, so are we now to assume that they're going to invest so much more? Right now, that's kind of what he said. All right, lastly, I'll make it quick. The problem is, why would he have taken the job if there wasn't an appropriate amount of money? I don't want a coach that doesn't realize there isn't enough money.
You know why he took the job? The dollars were paid.
They had appropriate enough money for him to get millions.
I don't want him either, because it's not about what you're paying him.
Correct.
It's about what money's available.
I would probably take the same job if I was offered the same thing and they told me I had no support. So if they told me I was going to be there for 4 years,
and I had a $25 million
$32 million, hell yeah.
Not when there are other jobs available as attractive.
That's true.
He was the man.
More next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
But I got a bone to pick with Strofe next. More
bone
questions?
to pick? I have a question, yeah. How are babies made?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound 43, we do have backups just south of Good Hope Road heading down towards Bender Road. We've also got more delays from Keefe down towards Locust, and then from North Avenue down through the Marquette interchange of the high rise. Northbound slowing down right out of the Marquette all the way up towards North Avenue. We've got some delays on the bypass from just south of the Zoo interchange, pretty much stretching all the way down into the Hale. We've got eastbound 94 with a bit of a backup from before 84th Street to the construction zone at Hawley Road. Westbound is backed up from about 20th Street all the way past Mitchell Boulevard, not quite to Hawley Road though. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, chance of showers, gusty winds, a low of 46. Tomorrow, chance for early showers, becoming mostly sunny, a high of 60. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Z-Bart of Greater Milwaukee. Why Z-Bart? Because you don't want rust holes in your expensive vehicle. Let Z-Bart keep the rust away with professional rust protection. Only at Z-Bart.
As the Green Bay Packers prepare for the Philadelphia Eagles on Monday Night Football at Lambeau Field, people still trying to figure out exactly what the Packers are at 5-2-1. ESPN NFL insider Dan Graziano on Unsportsmanlike with Evan Canty and Michelle tries to diagnose this rendition of the Green Bay Packers.
I do think they're a good team. I think they play like a young team, a young, talented team, which is what they are. And they can beat anybody on any given week because they have that kind of talent.
And Vegas agrees they can beat anybody. The Packers, 2.5-point favorites Monday at home against the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm Alex Stroh.
This has been your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Z-Bart of Greater Milwaukee.
Do you want your car to shine like a diamond? Then you need Z-Gloss from Z-Bart. Z-Gloss gives you a mirror finish and protects your paint from everything Mother Nature can throw at it with a 10-year guarantee. Visit zbart.com for more information.
From the biggest stars to the greatest moments, Behind the Bucks is Bucks history like you've never heard it before. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Crisp air, cozy sweaters, and a home that's actually ready for fall. Exterior Pros and Baths is giving $3,000 off roofing, siding, windows, or bath remodels this month. Don't let your home be the only thing falling apart this season. Visit extpros.com or call 262-800-4274. That's extpros.com or call 262-800-4274. Exterior Pros and Baths, because your house deserves a little sweater weather too.
The delicious taste of victory deserves something equally superior. Cheer on your team with Michelob Ultra. At 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, it's a superior, smooth taste worth playing for. Grab a Michelob Ultra Superior Light beer as you cheer your team on. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the Milwaukee Bucks. Enjoy Michelob Ultra at Bullwinkle's in Brookfield, Champs in Lake Geneva, Stenny's, and 3rd Street Market Hall in downtown Milwaukee. Please enjoy responsibly.
If you've been injured, let our team help get you back in the game. Gruber Law Offices, a proud partner of the Milwaukee Bucks. Gruber Law Offices, one call, that's all.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Something that is always great is the dog of the game on the Green Bay Game Night postgame show with Homer and Tausch. We do the Green Bay Game Day props and preview, Green Bay props and preview here on KBN. And if you have a dog that has always listened to you and you're asking yourself, why don't they listen to me? Well, look no further than Sit Means Sit. You can have a happy, confident, and obedient dog. Contact Sit Means Sit Dog Training in Milwaukee or Waukesha to schedule a free consultations. Matt's team is amazing. That's sitmeansit.com. Check out Milwaukee and Waukesha pages. I don't know why you're doing this. I know you're playing all the right things, but it's invoking emotion of sadness and frustration and anger. Yeah. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Homer's to my left. Homer, I understand your overall point about the Chancellor, But if we can look beyond the chancellor for a moment, there are still people underneath the chancellor that are in the conversations every day on how to make this go. And when I mean go, I mean like be successful.
Mm-hmm.
The idea that even with the amount of money that they have in their allotment and what they're paying players and NIL, they should never, ever be at a point where you haven't won a Big Ten game since October and you don't have any sort of
October 2024,
culture.
be very specific.
Yeah, excuse me, October of 2024. We don't have a culture. You don't have an identity, and you're changing. It's the whole. This is a mess. This is a mess.
Yes,
it's just a mess.
But understand this: the only reason that you would make such an announcement now is so that when or if things get worse the rest of this season, everybody knows it doesn't matter.
But that's where I disagree. It does matter. It matters.
No, they told you today it doesn't.
No, I know. I agree with you about what the university is telling me.
Yes,
but
right.
what it's going to tell other players and potential transfers is they're going to look at this program and they're going to see them suck the next 4 games, and then they're going to be offering them to come to play for Luke Fickell when a program that has had 30 years of history. Now, they haven't won a national championship, but they've been knocking on the door of college football playoffs. They've been to Rose Bowls. There's a tradition of success. That is gone. So now you're just trying to get players to come to literally field a team. That's what they're doing next year. They are fielding a team. They're trying to see who will actually, they're just going to be begging people to come with the money that they have. Because no donor outside of the money that the university has is going to be like, yes, I want to give you guys money because I believe in your vision. Because we've seen the vision for 3 years. Nobody in their right mind with money would be like, yes, here's some money on a silver platter. Go get guys. I believe that the guy in charge of the football program, Luke Fickell, can take this thing from a downward trajectory, which is literally the Tower of Terror, from the top to the bottom, and then get it up a quarter of the way back up of the Tower of Terror.
Again, the hard part of answering that is just there's no way to know. Everybody accepts now that players are picking schools for one reason and one reason only: money.
It ain't that is a huge part of it, Homer. That is, but you do see examples of players staying at schools for less money. The quarterback of Illinois had $3 million more to go to a different school. He stayed for less money to stay at Illinois because he believed in Bielema as a coach in the program.
Right.
So there are use cases. And you can only do that if you have a foundation of a program.
Yes, they're not going to get those. I mean,
so they're fighting an uphill battle as a sucky team.
They are. Yes, they are. That's correct. Yes. And they feel that increased money will help them more.
Help them more do what?
Than what they are going to get as a sucky team.
And be just a little less sucky?
Yes, that's of course. Yes, next year we know how many wins are they going to get the rest of this season?
0. One maximum.
One maximum. So how many do they?
Against who?
We don't know. I'm with him. I think they'll find a way to win one.
I didn't say they're going to find a way.
Yeah, I believe they'll win
one maximum.
Who?
I don't.
You think
I have
Minnesota?
No. I cannot defend the position.
Minnesota will have something to play for. The axe and also for a chance.
I didn't say Minnesota. Just pick. But either way, that aside,
I cannot defend the position.
I think that Homer thinks we're going to upset Indiana. Indiana, watch out.
Yeah, right.
Indiana going to run up the score.
Indiana going to try to.
I hope Signetti puts 80.
No, he's trying to go 3 figures.
I want 100 to 0.
Because there's a tradition at Wisconsin. I mean, beating Wisconsin's a big deal. Back to the issue of, and when McIntosh says there's more than about wins and losses. All right, this is going to go down as Sal Bando. Paul Molitor is just a DH. Like, that quote is going to live forever. Just to let me ask either of you, for Wisconsin football, what is there actually that's more than wins and losses? That's all it is.
That's what I said. I was like, what are you trying? What crap? I said I had to try to turn it off. I said, I can't listen to it anymore.
So when he comes on tomorrow, Wilde and Towson, man, that's one of the toughest interviews ever. Oh, is he not going to be on? Or I thought somebody had said that there was a possibility.
Well, we'll go with a possibility right now.
No, even if he goes on another station, it doesn't matter. Wherever he goes on, all right? What is he going to...
He can't do a scripted interview. How's he going to do a live interview?
And then I was just thinking, if I got to interview him, I'd say, I didn't talk to you. I have no interest in talking to you. Get the chancellor. I want to talk to the chancellor. I want to know what she's thinking.
Yeah, I just think it was a terrible idea to come out and say this now. There's no benefit because all
the benefit is that if we get destroyed, if Wisconsin gets destroyed every game the rest of the season, don't be starting this thing about we're going to have a new coach.
No.
This dude's coming back.
I would rather
say it right now. This guy's coming back. Say it.
I would more want to see them get blown out and not know and have hope and then be dashed and hurt
Whatever.
Than to sit here and say there's no way. The Badgers have now been outscored 175-14 in their last. There's no way he gets kept. And they just say, yeah, we know we
saw it. But he's the guy.
Just save it to the end. It didn't break my heart once.
You need to work on this. He's coming back. Just say it.
I can't. I won't accept it.
How is
You're
he
still
coming
hopeful.
back?
I won't accept.
How is he coming back?
I'm literally rooting for Indiana to win 100-0 because if he's coming back after losing 100-0, then
it is fair.
Then all hope is lost.
Yes, it is fair that if you want him not to come back,
I hope they lose every game. I hope they are embarrassed
by 50 points
because that is how this has been.
Change anything though? I think they're broke.
That's fine. They're not broke.
You could be right. Yes, you could be.
He could be, but
I always think that there's a point where if you're embarrassed, is different than losing. But the question is, how bad do they have to be embarrassed?
What I'll continue to say is they're only broke because they can't get money from people because who would give money to what they are watching?
It limits what they can do, yes.
John in Milwaukee, quickly on the Carbos Talk and text line.
Guys, thanks for taking my call. One, it might be to get outrage, which it has in Ben and other people at UW to say there's no way in hell he's coming back, and they're going to come up with the buyout money to make sure he doesn't come back. The other thing is pull from your former players who played in the league and make your football program a developmental football program to develop players and get back to the days when you were lineman you and running back you, and use guys like Tauscher and Joe Thomas and Ron Dane to be your coaches.
Yeah,
that's
John,
how you get it back.
I hear your theory. Joe Thomas, Mark Tauscher, all those guys, they have great lives. Who would trade those great lives to try and fix a dumpster fire? I wouldn't. I appreciate the thought, but that's just, it's unfortunately unrealistic to ask people who, don't want to get in the world of agents and NIL that are living great lives that earn their money and don't want to go into a dumpster fire.
Right,
we wrap up the show on the other side.
All right. No, the issue
This is Kyle.
No, go.
Go ahead.
No, the issue of now, from what I heard from Aktash about, there's an issue there of money, right? Like we need to do something. It's just in his first year.
I know.
If he came here, and I don't care how much they gave him, given the other options he had, and he came here understanding that 3 years they were going to say we need more money, he would have never come.
Yeah, he had other options.
Right.
He would have had other options after making the CFP at the time.
I don't remember this whole year. I don't know the discussion. It's the legitimate one because nobody knows. Well, this is all about money. Wouldn't that be the first thing you'd say? We underestimated this world. This is all about money. That will change, and we'll have better players and a better team.
My poor family is going to have to deal with me when I come home. Just so upset. Wrap up the show next.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
His career success rate was 51%. That's trash.
That is trash. That's really bad.
I'm Ricky Henderson in 1923. I want y'all to understand that.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 5-9. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out The Best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
This is Matt Meitner, owner of Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Do you find yourself talking to your dog but feel like she's not listening to you?
Bella, sit!
Are you constantly repeating yourself but she's not following your directions?
Sit! Sit!
Frustrating, isn't it? At Sit Means Sit Dog Training, we want to help you have a happy, confident, and obedient dog, and we also want to make the training process an enjoyable and worthwhile experience. Contact Sit Means Sit today to schedule a free consultation so we can create a customized training program so you are able to have the dog you want and deserve.
Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Sorry, we don't train husbands, wives, or kids.
Is it time to buy an engagement ring?
Or a big anniversary diamond?
Kessler's has diamonds that come from diamond mines.
And we also have diamonds that come from plasma chambers.
When you see the size of the diamond you can afford when you look at our high-tech newborn created diamonds,
you're going to be happy, happy, happy.
And with approved credit, our financing plans make anything possible.
Our selection of engagement rings is beyond compare.
And our custom design department can modify any ring in any way you choose.
Anyone who says they can give you a better ring
or a better diamond
or a better price
has never been to Kessler's.
And our miraculous no small print warranty says,
if you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed.
It's just that simple.
And all maintenance is free forever.
No charge.
Yes, it really is that miraculous.
You found a partner you want to share your life with.
When you're ready to celebrate,
we've got a diamond for that.
Find the Kessler's nearest you at KesslersDiamonds.com.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
Love, Jacobs, McKinney, Golden, and now Micah Parsons? This year's gonna be fun. Now's the time to set a game plan for your Green Bay and Wisconsin pigskin parties. This is Marie from Discount Liquor. We are your football party beverage headquarters. Whether you need an ice cold keg, a bottle of your favorite wine, a unique craft brew, or hard to find liquor, we have everything you need, all at the lowest prices in town. Come see us today at 51st in Oklahoma and Milwaukee, and on Barstow and Maine in downtown Waukesha. Voted best liquor store again.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings.
Wherever you're tailgating, we'll get you all set up with your favorite beverages. We're open daily 9 to 9 and Sundays 10 to 2. See all of our weekly specials at DiscountLiquorInc.com.
Discount Liquor.
It's time for the Marquette Minute on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Wintrust, Wisconsin's bank, the official banking partner of Marquette University, and home to Marquette Checking with free ATMs nationwide.
The Golden Eagles took down Southern University 100-82 at Pfizer Forum to get out to a 2-0 start on the year. This wasn't just any win, though, as it was head coach Shaka Smart's 100th win as a Golden Eagle. Here's what he had to say after the game.
Just grateful for the players. I mean, they're the ones that have won the games. Chase Ross threw kind of an impromptu celebration for me with the rest of the guys in the locker room. They told him, I said, you've won the vast majority of those. You deserve a lot more credit for those than me.
On the court, Chase Ross led the way with the season-high 23 points while also adding in 6 rebounds and 6 assists. The Golden Eagles will now head down south for a matchup against Indiana in the Windy City at the United Center in Chicago this Sunday.
This has been the Marquette Minute on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Wintrust, Wisconsin's bank, the official bank of Marquette University. This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
If you missed it, Chris McIntosh came out and said that Luke Fickell will be back for the 2026 season. That is with 4 games left in the season with Indiana on the schedule, which I'm rooting for a 100-0 victory for Indiana. Go Hoosiers. Chris McIntosh sat down with Jesse Temple for Badger Connect to share the vision with Luke Fickell and company.
I think, the priority for me is to continue to grow the program in a way that puts us in a position to achieve those expectations. That comes in many forms. It's not limited to wins and losses.
Pause. It's not limited to wins and losses.
No, those 2 sentences will live with him forever.
It's not limited to wins and losses.
Right.
So if he gets fired next year because they lose a lot of games,
all that anybody is going to ever remember about McIntosh in his time as AD, you just heard it. That will define his time at Wisconsin.
It's not limited to wins and losses. That is what athletics are about.
Yeah, he fired.
It is limited to wins and losses.
It is. He fired the men's hockey coach because they weren't winning enough, and he brought in somebody new. Didn't he fire? Oh, well, Melissa Mosley left, but he's fired people for them not winning enough. He fired Paul Chryst after a loss to Illinois because he did not like the direction of the program, and he moved on from him. He wishes he had Paul Chryst.
I believe the over-under on the number of times you will hear that sentence is 1,000.
I'm about to tweet right now. Please watch this. It's not limited to wins and losses, so people can watch it for themselves.
Right.
Hey, my show isn't limited. Our show isn't limited to how many people watch and consume our
Can you
content.
wait till tomorrow when LaFleur does one? It says, I just want to let you know. It's not limited to wins and losses.
Oh, my God. There'd be pitchforks up in Green Bay. Homer, have a great show.
Bo Ryan